Hello, ladies
Hello.
and gentlemen. Welcome to tonight's late night NPR episode of
The
Messed Up Podcast.
The podcast where our computers stop working and we hang ourselves with a fucking noose.
We hang ourselves with the fucking
And I wanted
cord.
to actually say this really quickly before we get to the meat of what we're doing. We had a stream going a second ago, and we're streaming on a piece of equipment from the Stone Age.
If you've ever seen our old streams, you'll know that
Which, if you're watching, you're basically looking at an old stream.
Yes.
And I did want to say, in the last chat, Outlaw said something. He was the first person to say anything, and then it immediately got...
I know, it immediately got
fucking killed me.
destroyed.
Anyways, being said...
We had a whole thing, our laptop didn't work. That being said, fuck it, we'll do it live! We have no fucking intro. We've got nothing. We've got none of the fun stuff you guys have ever seen on this show.
Dude, we're flying fucking
blind. Light. We have the old laptop because our new one took a shit. This one sucks. Everything sucks. But the one thing about this is, you're looking at the old screen. We didn't have a cool intro. We didn't have our intro music. We didn't have nothing. But nothing is going to stop us from making this episode happen.
That's the truth.
And what is this episode? Because the Messed Up Podcast never dies. But what is this episode, you might ask? Well, this just happens to be the Nillihc Master Special,
baby.
And we have a very, very special guest with us tonight, Carter James, the Nillihc Master. Nillihc Master, are you still there? Give him a sec.
Oh, I don't know if he can hear us because I don't know if we're...
Oh, we're not sharing our screen.
Yeah.
Of course.
Of course.
Oh my God!
Kill us.
You guys kill us now. It keeps getting worse. Where's the option to share the audio?
Just make it full screen.
And
okay,
just like that, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully for the love of God, ladies and gentlemen, the goddamn Nillihc Master. Nillihc, can you hear us?
Can you hear us?
Apparently not. Oh my God.
Fucking kill me. You're clicking on the wrong one.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's the one I don't want. What the hell?
Okay.
Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for this failure of a goddamn episode tonight.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. We're coming in hot.
We're coming in hot.
Oh my God, the worst show.
Cook.
People show up on our show in the comments all the time and they tell us that we're fucking absolutely terrible. And usually
they're right.
Usually they're right, but usually it's still good. Tonight, it's not good. And it's one of the best, most special fucking episodes we ever goddamn had. And it's not working.
Holy shit.
Oh my God.
It's the end of fucking days, man.
It's because of the stupid ass fucking website. Holy shit. He's fucking still here. He's waiting. God damn it, man.
Well, here's what I'm saying. I'm saying if we can, where the fucking
The thing keeps disappearing as soon as it goes onto the screen.
No shit.
Page unresponsive. Good lord. Holy shit. We might just have to try with Nillihc again fucking next week. At this point, we might just have to cut out.
Okay.
And
here's what I'm doing. Let me cook for a second.
Let him cook.
I'm cooking.
You deleted the thing.
I know. It was on purpose.
Okay.
Jesus.
And then we're gonna go back.
I was.
Oh my god. It's because this laptop's fucked. Holy shit. Best episode fucking ever. We might end up editing out this whole fucking
We might
beginning.
end up editing out my whole life.
Discord. Give me a second. I need to get this bullshit working. I'm gonna kill myself because this shit is fucking sucking my cock.
This shit is sucking my cock indeed. Happy Pride Month, all.
Happy Pride Month, you fucks. Give it to Pride Month for fucking me in my own fucking ass. I didn't even mean. Yes, I would like to reconnect. Don't show me this again. Reconnect. Share your screen. Entire screen. This one. Also share system audio, yes. Share. Okay, give it a second, y'all. Give me a second eye. Alright! Fucking Christ.
Okay.
So stream is going. Thanks to everybody who hasn't. We're gonna just start this from the very top. Oh my god. We're gonna start this from... Oh, we're not muted. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. Alright. We're starting this from the very top. Welcome, everybody, once again to the Messed Up Podcast. We apologize for the old fucking view, for the old fucking video.
And this whole fucking episode.
And this whole episode, starting fucking late. We've been trying for 10 years to get it working. We're on our original layout. We're on our original goddamn everything. And it's just gone to shit. There's no point in boring you with the details. Let's get right into it. Tonight's episode is a very special episode. This is the Nillihc Master Special. And unlike previous episodes where we've done specials, this one's even extra special because on the line, waiting with us right now, hopefully still, is the Nillihc Master. Nillihc, can you hear us?
I'm wondering if he's still on.
Oh my god.
Buddy, how's it going?
Oh my god! It echoed like crazy. It's not your fault. How is it freaking going, Mr. Nillihc Master?
Can I say Nillihc to the max? Yes, I can. And I'm looking forward to being a part of this. It's been a while. We've been talking about this for a while, and we're finally making it happen. So here I am, and I'm grateful to be here.
Fuck yeah,
Yes.
dude. I love to hear it. Thank you for being so fucking patient.
Everybody out in the audience tonight, whenever you show up, if you do show up knowing how badly this has gone so far, we have to give, on this show, we have to give Nillihc Master a big, let's give him a hand. He's been such a damn trooper.
Dude.
This man has gotten off work and sat with us till the wee hours of the goddamn night to get this shit working.
Basically 2 hours late.
2 hours late at this point, almost 3. And Nillihc, we very much appreciate your presence.
Believe me, it's going to be worth the wait. I'm looking forward to hearing what you guys are all about. I've been curious for quite some time, so let's make the magic happen, shall we?
Yes,
Let's fucking
sir.
do it.
Let's fucking do it. So
Thank
before we get into our normal stuff that we do here, Nillihc, do you want to give anybody who may not know what you're about in the audience a little bit of a rundown of yourself?
Absolutely. Well, my full legal name is Carter Nillihc Master James. It has been since December 19th, 2023. I am an actor, a model. I play in a band called Naked Lion. That is spelled NAK'Dlion, where I sing, rap, and play the electric ukulele. I'm also a wrestler in training. So pretty much, I do a lot of things, a jack of all trades, if you will, and I'm an honor to do so. And yes, I created the word Nillihc back in the spring of 2004. Nillihc is the slang term chillin', spelled backwards, but doesn't mean chillin'. It's slang for great, excellent, and awesome, and above all, it means to be the best you can possibly be. It's all about protecting the integrity of the individual.
Damn. So Nillihc is very much so philosophy and
Philosophy of the world, man.
philosophy of the world. So Nillihc is deeper than just a cool nickname, from what I'm understanding.
Yeah, pretty much. I like back in the day, I decided to take the word chillin' because a lot of my friends said chillin' a lot, and I thought, why not put that backwards, spell it backwards, and give it a whole new meaning? So I thought about it. I tried pronouncing it a couple of times, and I thought, Nillihc, Nilleth, Nillihc. Yes, life is Nillihc, and I've just been rolling with it ever since. And so far, so good. I can't complain right now.
Fuck yeah, dude.
That's very beautiful, man. And this, I'd like to mention this now for people in the audience. We know that he's very quiet and that we're very loud. We can't fix it at this point. It's
yeah, we're just cooking.
We're cooking. This is just how it's got to be. So you said we have obviously a whole smorgasbord of interesting things. Oh yeah, you can maybe do it from there. But we have a whole smorgasbord of interesting stuff to show you, Nillihc, that we know about on this show that we love. But we're having a very interesting conversation with you right now. You said a lot there that I'm very interested in. You said you are a pro wrestler in training.
Yes, I am. I've been training for the past 2 years. It's been very, very wild. I'm learning everything from like the punches, the kicks, the body slams, the suplexes, you name it. And I'm planning on having my very first match, hopefully by the fall of this year. We shall see.
That's
badass.
That is honestly incredible. I used to be a professional wrestler in training myself. This was many years ago, but I as well was. Yeah, I was as well a professional wrestler in training, and this leads me to, well, I guess I gotta ask you then at this point. So you are a wrestling fan, correct?
Yes, I am. I have my favorites. I mean, frankly, I'm a huge fan of The Ultimate Warrior, Edge, and I don't know. For some reason, I'm really partial to Zack Ryder and John Morrison as well.
So sorry, give that to me. So you're a big fan of the Ultimate Warrior, and who else was your
Warrior? Absolutely.
Who else
Zack
was your
Ryder.
favorite?
Ultimate Warrior, Edge, Zack Ryder, and John Morrison. I thought those guys were pretty badass too.
Bro, I gotta be honest with you. If I were to think which 4 wrestlers would Nillihc Master be, Ultimate Warrior, Edge, and Zack Ryder is like, and John Morrison are the first ones I would think of. That is incredible.
Not bad.
So that leads me to another question again that I want to ask you.
Yeah.
I know from if people in the audience can see our thumbnail, it is the 3 amigos with Chevy Chase and other assorted actors, photoshopped with all 3 of our faces on it. And the picture I got with your face on it was from it was from a picture of you from like a modeling company that I found. So I understand that you've been a model at certain points.
Yes, I still model today. I've been modeling since 2007. I've worked for companies like Calvin Klein, Abercrombie and Fitch. I've been on a couple of magazines, like in a couple of websites. It's pretty wild. So I've been doing that for quite some time. I even did some webcamming for a time. I've been a stripper for a couple months. I've done it all. I've done some pretty wild things, to say the very least.
You are certainly a jack of all trades in that form. I had to ask you this. I've been on a little bit of a fitness journey myself lately. I've been lifting a lot of weights, cleaning up my diet. And you are someone who very much appears to be in good shape. What does a Nillihc Master workout / diet program sort of look like in the simplest terms?
Absolutely. So basically, what I love to do, especially when the gym isn't available to me, I love to go on YouTube and look up some of my favorite workout gurus. One of them being Jamie Brenkis. He has these like videos from the like early 1990s, which I've been very partial to for the past decade. It's called 8-minute abs, 8-minute buns, 8-minute arms, 8-minute legs, 8-minute stretch. I've been partial to him. I mean, he's fantastic. He's like the 1990s Jack LaLanne, if you will. Jack LaLanne is also a huge inspiration of mine, the godfather of fitness, if you will. But a typical day starts for me. I usually like to do a lot of fasting. I don't like to eat until like noon, and then I stop eating around like 9 p.m. So it gives me a little bit of a window for me to consume stuff. But I like to get my workout in first thing in the morning. 100 push-ups, maybe 100 sit-ups, and then basically just go on straight water or a nice caffeine carbonated beverage. And then towards noon, I like to have a really awesome chicken Alfredo, you name it, buffalo chicken wraps. I love those things just to get my protein in. It's a lot more complicated than the time we have here, but to make a long story short, I've been loving it I've been working out now for about 16, 17 years. I'm so glad I started.
Yes, that's amazing. That sounds like a good one. It sounds like you're on somewhat of a Henry Rollins diet.
Yes, I love that guy. Huge inspiration of mine.
Yes, yeah. Me too. He's half the reason that's inspired me to get into weightlifting as opposed to just trying to lose weight.
Awesome, man. Good for you. Absolutely.
Thank you. Yes, I haven't made a whole lot of progress, but I'm getting there. I have a bench press at home, the whole 9 yards.
My man is he's about to become the fitness guru. I think he's on his way.
Yes, he did.
all right, Nillihc. Well, let's get into some of these videos, shall we?
Please and thank you. Absolutely.
Hell yes. Jonathan, do you want to maybe turn that off back there? All right, so here's our first video. This is a classic on the show. Carvel Ice Cream's Cookie Puss.
You're participating Carvel ice cream dealers. They make the ice cream fresh in the Carvel store.
It does look like a variety of different types of feces.
Families, of course. For the holidays, they have Cookie Puss. Yes, the cake. And Cookie Puss the doll.
Dude, Cookie Puss the fucking doll. I want it.
What do you think about the Cookie Puss doll, Carter?
I love how that doll likes to keep its audience riveted.
Facts, baby.
Dude,
dang. that is preach. Oh god, I had a question but I forgot. Let's keep going.
Yep, a great combination for a child. You want to send one to a friend, you can, you know.
Dude, if somebody sent me a Cookie Puss ice cream as well as doll, I'd be their best friend.
Oh, please phone 800-327-GIFT. And we honor most major credit cards.
I just want to say we got Outlaw in our chat really quick. I just want to say what the fuck is up, Outlaw. Thanks for
oh my god, our mic's going crazy.
Fucking chatting.
Yes.
That's all I had to say.
Thank you for being it. What did he say?
He said, have a good show.
Oh, thank you, Outlaw. Outlaw is another person who's been a special guest on our show, so we're happy to have him supporting. Uh-oh. I heard a noise that didn't sound good.
Yes.
Oh, okay, it's fine. Yes. All right, let's go to the next Cookie Puss video. We got two of these bad boys. It's going to take 20 years, of course, because our computer is a fucking piece of trash. Where's she going? Yeah. Oh my god. You gotta be kidding me. Jesus.
Hello, I'm a Carvel celestial person from out of state.
Oh my god, it's completely black. This is a nightmare.
CP. I'm a Carvel ice cream cake, and I made fresh daily at participating Carvel ice cream stores.
Okay. Well, thank God he's fresh at participating ice cream stores. We had a little bit of a hiccup there. Nillihc, are you still with us?
We also need to...
Oh my god, we need to show the video, don't we? Good lord. This couldn't have gone any better.
If we even still have fucking...
Okay, he's here. He's still here. Thank you for still being here through all this
dude.
trash. We're going to try and continue this as best we can.
Yeah.
Cookie Puss will be at your participating Carvel ice cream stores. Please visit them. Or if you call this toll-free number, you can send Cookie Puss to a friend. And
How much you want to bet that the Cookie Puss phone line is a sex line?
I think we called it at one point.
I think we did. All right, this is another favorite of the show, Mr. Nillihc, that we love to death. This is Hybrid 803 comedy. Let us know what you think about this comedy bit of his.
The time is a motherfucker, y'all. You ever been just...
Wait, hold on. I'd like to point out that subtitle, the automated subtitle, went crazy on the word y'all. Hold on. I'm gonna start from the beginning.
Hey, listen, time is a motherfucker, y'all.
Y apostrophe all the way over there. Okay, let's keep going.
You ever been just not worrying about time? It just shoot by, right? You know what I'm saying? It'd be 8 o'clock in the morning. You be outside frolicking, jumping around, having a good time. Next thing you know, you blink your eyes. It's 12 o'clock at night. You're like, oh, snap, I got to go home so I can get up and go to work in the morning. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
I know exactly what he's saying.
What do you think about this statement so far?
Why does this guy remind me so much of Blank Man? Do any of you remember that movie?
No.
Blank Man.
Blank Man?
I'm looking Blank Man up right now.
No, I'm
Oh, you
unfamiliar.
gotta check that movie out. It's hilarious as hell.
Blank Man.
Blank Man.
Blank Man.
Damn.
Oh wow! Whoa! I ain't never heard of this.
Yeah, no, me either. We'll have to
Just
watch
your
that.
butt.
Damn!
Blank Man.
Holy shit!
Damn, dude.
Nillihc's dropping knowledge on us.
He really is, man. Thanks, Nillihc.
Yes, thank you. Let's keep it going.
But the moment you're in a situation where you looking at time, all of a sudden time be going slow like you in the Matrix. You know what I'm
that. Whoa! Wait a minute. This is like a what is that word? Not atmospheric. Like a astrological coincidence or some shit. He mentions the Matrix in this video. We can't see Nillihc Master because our computer can't handle such power. But when we were talking to him before the show started, you're actually wearing a Matrix shirt, are you not?
Yes, I am.
Whoa.
Damn.
That's crazy.
We must really be living in the Matrix, man.
We must be. This is a celestial
being.
This is celestial ice
it's
cream
a celestial, yeah, ice cream cake.
Yes. I don't really understand that though.
Not
Time.
wrong.
Yes. Wait. Time going slow like the Matrix. Is he talking about the scene where they dodge the bullets in slow motion?
Probably. That's a pretty iconic.
That's an abstract thought. Let's keep going.
saying? You've been locked up and you be like, oh man, I'm hungry.
I haven't been locked up actually. That part's a little crazy. Like, it's not very normal to be locked up, but whatever.
And you be like, oh man, I'm hungry. I can't wait till it's lunchtime. So you look at the clock, it's like 10:05. So you go on your bunk, you know what I'm saying? You read a book a little bit.
Read a book a little bit. My favorite.
Write a rap, make a beat, go back.
Do you have all that time to do that? I mean, I guess you got nothing else to do.
And goddamn, it's 10:08. You be like, oh man, what the heck is going on here? It's like it's taking forever. You ever been like in a fight? It seems like in a fight, time goes by extra slow. You be sitting there fighting. It only been like 2 minutes. You swear you've been fighting for a whole hour. You ever been fucking looking at the time?
It keeps building up. It's like you ever just think about time? It's kind of weird. You ever want time to go fast and go slow? That's weird. You ever been in jail and you think time's going quick and it's not? No. You ever been fucking and looking at the time? It's like, whoa, my God.
Oh my goodness, you be sitting there pumping, humping, going as long as you can doing your thing. You look at the time, it's like 10 o'clock. You sitting there, oh man, you count like 80, 90 pumps doing your thing. You look back at the clock, it's only 10:01. You like, oh.
It's always 10. Okay, it's always 10 o'clock with this guy. Also, I don't usually count my pumps. Nillihc, have you ever counted your pumps?
Oh man. Quite a few times, actually. Not as of late, but I have in the past.
What's the most pumps you've ever counted?
Oh, I will have to plead the fifth.
That's valid.
That's valid. That is fair. So this is another video by Hybrid Comedy. Also, Mr. Nillihc, just so we don't blindside you, for the sake of transparency, we have pulled a few of your videos to watch and ask you about it because you're the guest.
Yeah, please.
All right, sweet. We don't want to blindside you with your own videos if you're not comfortable with it, but
I'm not tripping. Go for it.
Hell yeah.
Sweet. That'll be next up. First we have to watch this short clip.
Let's just play this thing all the way through, no stops.
Let's do it.
This one changed my life.
Me too.
All right, after all these years, I think I can do the heel toe. Okay, so let me put the camera right here. Yep. See what I'm doing here? It's my first time doing the heel toe. I just figured it out. So.
That video changed my fucking life. I remember
The first time we watched that, it was amazing. Whoa. What do you think about that?
That man is one word, 2 syllables. Legend.
I agree.
Dang.
That's
facts.
the fucking truth.
It is the truth. We watch his videos like every episode at this point, and it's incredible. Also, I gotta say again how grateful I am for the motherfucking Nillihc Master to be sitting here watching this shit with us, trudging through the depths, chatting. You sir,
The honor is mine, believe me.
You, sir, are a legend for this. We've had guests on that took 20 years to get on through no fault of our own. And then they don't want to stick around for any period of time. So we are very grateful.
Yeah,
for,
incredibly grateful, actually.
Your presence.
The honor is mine, gentlemen. I'm looking forward to seeing more videos. We're going to make the magic happen.
Fuck
yes,
yeah.
we
I
are.
think we're about to play one of yours.
Yes, we're going into your videos now. Do me a favor, Sean. I hate to drop this on you right now, but I have to urinate.
Oh, okay.
I will be right back.
Yeah, well, let's just jump into... I'm not sure what the first one's going to be here. I don't even know.
Wow, okay.
Is this an oldie? I think we pulled some from your YouTube channel, and they're all a little kind of vintage.
Yes, they are.
Yeah. Do you only have the one YouTube channel, or do you have a secondary?
I just have this one at the moment. I haven't been on it in a long time, but it's good to get a refresher, if you will.
Yeah. Here, let's see what happens.
How's it going, my good people? You know who it is, yours truly, the king of charisma, the shaman, the swagger, Corey James, the Nillihc Master!
Are you about to sing? I think this is your anthem, right?
I think so, if I remember correctly. I could be right, I could be wrong.
Do you still sing the anthem?
Oh, yes, I do. Actually, I have it recorded as well from my band.
Oh, yeah, you have like a full studio recording of it.
Yes, we do.
Oh, is it released, or is it something that's in production?
It's going to be released very, very soon, sometime this summer.
That's exciting to hear. I actually am really pumped to hear that.
Yes, and me too.
So he says we're about to watch. You have a couple videos of you doing the Nillihc Master anthem, and this was one that we haven't watched yet. We've watched him sing it before. He was saying also he's got one recorded with his band that's going to be released in the summer.
Wow. Nillihc, I actually have a few questions about the screen currently. My first question is that drawing of you in the background, where did that come from?
Yeah, it was back when I was first modeling in California. That was back in 2014, if I'm not mistaken. Like in the fall of 2014, someone just wanted to basically draw my likeness because I have a Model Mayhem account, and I still do today. And he just said, "Hey, I would love to draw you, not only in the nude, but also with your full gear on. And I'm like, absolutely. So he just told me the pose. I did that pose, and voila, it happened.
Wow, that's incredible. And this leads me to my second question. It's displayed in the picture as well as in this image of you and other videos I've seen of you. Like with the glasses with the spikes and then all the leather. What do you consider your style? What is your inspiration for your style? Is it a alternative sort of thing? Andrew Dice Clay meets goth music. How do you consider your style and stylistic inspirations?
It creates itself whenever it's necessary. I love the idea of, sure, like a little bit of Elvis, a little bit of Andrew Dice Clay, a little bit of the Terminator, but really it was never my intention, real or imagined, to say copy those guys. I mean, there was a little bit of a punk rock influence stemming back to the Ramones. The Ramones are my third favorite band, so there's a little bit of that. I just loved their look. I mean, they could be you could be a complete outcast, but still look like the coolest kid on the block. And I never ever considered myself a tough guy, but I always felt like a leather jacket could give the even the illusion, the smoke and mirrors of a guy who has a lot of toughness, but also a lot of class. And I feel like leather jackets, can really make a man look very sophisticated while very tough all at once. So I'm partial to leather in that way.
Fair enough.
Wow. Nillihc, you're the coolest guy I know.
That's the truth.
You're the coolest podcast I know.
Well, fuck yeah, dude.
The Ramones question leads me to another question. You're such an interesting figure on this internet. What you said, the Ramones is your third favorite band, I believe. Do you have a top five?
Yeah, I definitely do have a top five. My fifth favorite band is Iggy and the Stooges.
Yeah.
Love those guys. They have one of the best rock and roll albums out there called Raw Power, my personal favorite. Number four would be the Rolling Stones. Love them. I saw them live in 2021. They were fantastic. Obviously, there's Ramones. Number two is 311. I love their hybrid sound of rap rock, ska, reggae, heavy metal, etc. I've seen them 7 times live, and they put on a great show every time. And my favorite band of all time is going to have to be the Red Hot Chili Peppers, because I love how they mix rap, funk, thrash, you name it. I mean, just all these amazing things, and make alternative music great. And that's really kind of the line where I fall into. I just love funky rhythms, rock and roll and rap, because I sing and rap myself. So.
Oh, wow. You do rap. That's crazy. You have a pretty all-encompassing music taste there. Many different things to pull from. I was not expecting some of those choices.
It's ridiculous. I love everything from like Flair to TLC to, oh my gosh, it's ridiculousness. Even the Backstreet Boys, if you can believe it or not.
I'm right there, brother. I understand exactly what you're saying. I'll listen to a Lady Gaga album and then listen to pardon my French, Anal Cunt. Like I
Me too, dude. I love that band too.
This
Picnic of Love, man.
Picnic of Love. I really like Everyone Should Be Killed. I think that's the best album maybe ever. Also Morbid
absolutely.
Morbid Florist, incredible. Song 5, the real slow, like chunky and the screaming, like the anger, and like it's just so fucking powerful.
It pulls no punches.
Facts. Wow, Nillihc, the more I learn about you, I gotta say, the more I like you. the more I learn about you, the cooler you become.
You more.
All right, let's continue with your video here. Also, another quick question: what is on the shirt here? It's one of those shirts that's styled in the Che Guevara type style, but with somebody else. Who is this person? Is that you?
Believe it or not, that's yours truly, holding up the IT trophy when I was on the Jimmy Kimmel show back in 2014. So after I won the show, this person hit me up on Facebook asking if he could use my likeness to create a shirt, and apparently. I think his site is unfortunately defunct, but I was able to order it off his store, and voila, eureka, there's me holding the IT trophy that I won on Jimmy Kimmel.
Whoa. Yeah, I have a Shea style shirt of Kurt Russell from Big Trouble in Little China, but I think if I can get my hands on a Nillihc Shea shirt, I'm wearing that every day.
That'd be bad.
Yes. All right, let's continue with this video here.
Live from my beautiful place in North Hollywood, California, ready to bring you another ukulele song.
I already have another question. In some of your videos I've seen, you're in Los Angeles, you're in
Las Vegas at one
Las
point.
Vegas. Is your regular I guess I'm not trying to dox you here. Do you reside in California for most of your time?
Currently, right now, I do reside in California, in the North Hollywood area. I'm loving it out here.
Right on. Yeah, I've heard a lot of things about Hollywood, but I've never, you seem to be somebody who's like in the scene, so to speak, somebody who's in the movement of everything going on. What is that like? Do you have regular passings by and find yourself in situations that are very strange by the fact that like there's just well-known media personalities and unknown media personalities, and you're in the thick of it? Like, what is the appeal there and the experience like?
Well, in Hollywood, North Hollywood, West Hollywood, you name it, you never know who you're going to meet. You never know what celebrities you're going to see, and you're never going to know what's in your present or your future. That's what makes it all so exciting, is that you just never know what to expect, which is the beauty of the Hollywood vibe in general. Sure, there's a lot of crazy crap, and yes, there's a lot of drama, and yes, there's a lot of ambiguous activity, if you will. However, if one chooses to stay away from the hoopla and really embraces the positive vibes and the Nillihc to the max auras around you, like the other day when I was working at Universal Studios Valet, I handed Halle Berry her keys back to her car. I mean, moments like that are astounding, gentlemen. And that's what makes living out here tremendous.
Yeah, we actually have that video that we're gonna play in this few videos of yours and we want to talk more about that specifically. But yeah, because I hear a lot of stuff, a lot of horrible stories about Hollywood, like not all like the cliche. Someone goes down there to become a star, and then they're working at Chili's or whatever. Like those, the standard like jokes that you hear, and in a environment like that, I gotta imagine that you have to have some sort of ultimate positivity philosophy that steers you away from, for lack of a better term, bullshit on a regular basis. And it seems like you have developed like the LA Hollywood philosophy that people who want to get involved in that sort of culture need to have, so that they don't get chewed up and spit out, so to speak.
Yeah, it's very, very difficult to develop, but when one really, sticks to it and stays away from all the horrific things that are self-destructive, I mean, it's definitely worth, going through the obstacles, going through all the crazy hoopla, and there's a lot of crazy crap, and there's a lot of drama, like I said. But hey, if you're willing to stay the course, go the distance, believe me, it'll be very rewarding at the end.
Wow. No, you're sort of a nomadic warrior type, a warrior of positivity, though.
That is the absolute goal, gentlemen, yes.
Wow. No,
Beautiful, man.
You got it figured out. A lot of people in this world will make fun of somebody or something or other, talk shit, this, that, and the other thing. But someone like you it seems like, someone who has it figured out and doesn't have to follow others' rules to have it figured out. You have your own whole thing, and you stick to it, and you live by it, and that's a virtue. That's virtuous.
Since I created the word Nillihc back in 2004, I've been sticking with it for 20 years, and I plan on doing that for the rest of my life. I mean, my ultimate goal here is just to reach out to so many more of our fellow human beings with this message. It's all about individualist destiny, and I believe every single human being is born with an amazing, incredible potential to do great, grand, and awesome things with their lives on their terms, to fulfill their own destiny if one chooses to believe in that sort of thing. So,
yeah, I believe it. It's very inspiring. I can see where the punk rock aspect comes into that sort of philosophy, because that's what punk rock's all about, right? Is individual.
Absolutely. I love how non-conventional it is, how colorful it is, and how energetic and dynamic the punk rock aura is. I cannot say that I'm a punk rocker myself, but I can really appreciate the energy, the visions, the auras, and the living colors that punk rock in general gives. It's all about following your own path, regardless of your critics, regardless of your peers. It's a phenomenal thing, gentlemen.
I agree fully. Let's keep the video rolling so that we don't sphere too off course. But these conversations are very interesting to me. You're probably the best guest we've ever had.
I would agree with that. It's pretty amazing.
It is. It's incredible.
You're appreciated. Thank you.
All right, let's keep going.
Not a cover this time, an
Okay.
original, baby! My song, the Nillihc Master Anthem, and I have the shirt to prove it. Hello, Nillihc to the max, baby.
Oh, I didn't even see that
You've
part.
already seen this song performed on my YouTube channel before. It's floating around there somewhere, but this time around we want to give it a better, higher quality. Thank you to
Hell
Ross,
yeah.
to my cameraman. And you'll
That's true. We watched the other video and it was in a lower quality, and this is higher quality, so that makes sense.
see this song also performed on the Valley promo, if you look it up on YouTube as well. The Valley TV series coming out very, very soon. You definitely don't want to miss out.
What was the Valet TV series? I'm sorry, I have to ask about that.
Yeah, I was actually on Amazon Prime for a time. If you look up The Valley in original series,
The Valley.
yeah, I played a character by the name of Chode. That was my character's name, and we had like 6 episodes, 30 to 40 fun-packed minutes each. It got
Nice.
mixed reviews, but it was one of my most fun and most creative times of my life so far to be part of that TV series.
I bet that sounds like it was a really cool time. I mean, just being a part of any show is probably really fun, even if
It really is, absolutely.
Yeah.
We actually have it's not an official thing, it's just a YouTube thing that we did ourselves, but we have a musical project called Bungus, and we actually have a Bungus episode 1 out there from years ago at this point, but it's pretty sweet.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, I was actually gonna, because since you mentioned being in shows and stuff like that, I was wondering, have you done extra work in other like Hollywood blockbuster type things?
Yes, I have. I was actually in the audience for an episode of Glee. I was also in Ted 2 during the Comic-Con scenes, and I was also in a Julia Roberts film called Secret in Their Eyes when I was at Dodger Stadium as one of the fans watching the game.
Wow.
Wow.
No, you're one of those guys who's like,
You're everywhere, man.
yeah, I too, weirdly enough, these days I have become one of those guys, but I am everywhere in the deepest, darkest corners of the internet somehow. I will go back and watch re-uploads of old videos from fucking 7 years ago, and all of a sudden they're talking about me. It's very strange, but
Oh, wow.
yeah, it's very weird. But you're like one of those guys as well, but in the Hollywood sort of deal here, as well as the internet. It's a good crossover.
All right, let's hear the song and then let's
Yes,
jump
go to the
on.
next one.
stay tuned for that one.
Yeah, let's do it.
Anytime in the Queen time, let's do the Nillihc Master Anthem. All rise and politely remove your caps and put your hands over your hearts. Well, actually, that's all optional. But in the meantime, in the Queen time, Queen.
I love that. So that makes me wonder. We pause so often, but it's just there's so many questions. That makes me wonder. You know, you mentioned the all optional part. Do you? Obviously, you're all about personal freedom. And you know, the like in schools, for example, when they make you stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, you know, the flag is supposed to represent, you know, freedom and personal freedom, even though we're all doing it together. But, you know, some people don't want to stand for the flag and get chastised for it. I guess I'm just wondering, what are your opinions on, like, the Pledge of Allegiance and the desire to refrain from participating?
Yeah, absolutely. So here's my thing. Like, once again, that all boils down to personal freedom. If one wants to stand, terrific. If one wants to sit, terrific. I stand for the pledge, and I recite the pledge for everybody who chooses to either pledge with me or sit during that moment in time. I do it for everybody. and not just for the sake of a flag, not just for the sake of the United States of America, but for an individual human being's personal freedom to choose. As long as you're not physically hurting anybody else or stealing anybody's property, I believe that sort of freedom is all fair game.
Which is something that some countries don't have with dictatorships. Yeah, okay, I understand that. Because when I was in high school, for example, I remember always standing for the Pledge of Allegiance because that's what you do. And then one day realizing, oh, I don't have to do that. And so I didn't because I stood there. And I got a lot of shit for it. And it wasn't any act of protest or defiance because at that time, the whole movement of, social justice type things, which isn't a bad thing. That's just how I'm describing it.
No.
That wasn't really in full swing yet. So people thought I was some sort of, anarchist, whatever else. I truthfully just didn't want to stand up because I was already in school and it sucked.
I can imagine.
Yeah, so... Yeah, no, I like that, though. I think that's the philosophy most people should have. If someone wants to stand for... I don't tell people, why are you standing for the flag? That's ridiculous. If someone wants to stand up, I think they should be doing the Pledge of Allegiance as a tribute for everybody and not worrying about it. It's much like Christians who believe in Jesus and pray for people but don't judge. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
Right on. Well, let's keep it rolling here.
Time, stay Nillihc and enjoy Nillihc Master Anthem. Oh!
Already with another question. When you speak, you're very hyped up, and because of that, you end up speaking in somewhat of a higher register because you're just full of energy and stuff like that. But I've noticed when you sing the Nillihc Master Anthem, you have a very baritone singing voice. Is that deliberate?
Yeah, that was deliberate for that song specifically because I was trying to kind of parody opera singers because I always thought to myself, imagine 50 bass baritone opera singers, male singers, if you will, singing this song. But of course, I'm not 50 people, so I just thought, okay, I'm just going to sing it as if I'm a really bad, drunken Pavarotti or something. So I pretty much went off that kind of idea for this song, because it's a really silly song with a really positive message, if you think about it. Absolutely.
Yeah, you don't strike me as a guy who takes themselves too seriously. You remind me of, I've heard a lot of people, wrestlers and that alike, say that they don't take themselves seriously, but they take what they do seriously. James Hetfield from Metallica actually said that. You strike me as one of those guys.
That would be a very fair assessment. Yes, I like to make fun of myself all the time. I am in the self-deprecating humor, but yes, I do take my Nillihc Master persona and my word Nillihc seriously, but not to the point of where I think I'm the greatest thing that happened since sliced bread and butter. Absolutely not. I'm just as flawed as the next person. I'm just an individual who happens to be very optimistic about life, the world, even if it's on fire. I believe in bringing the fire in a very positive way, in a very enthusiastic way that can hopefully be healthy, fresh, and beneficial, not only for myself, but for others in kind.
I think we need more of that. We'll just get a couple verses and then we'll keep it going because we have so many videos and we barely got into anything because this conversation is just too wonderful. But let's keep going.
I piss in the mouth of negativity. I piss in the mouth of negative vibe. I piss in the mouth of happiness that's evil. Something I really cannot describe. I piss in the mouth of negativity. Well, I wipe my ass with internet trolls.
This is incredible. First of all, I remember on the last episode we were like, "This is the best song ever," and this leads me to and we'll go to the next video after I ask the next questions I have. But you also, just from talking to you, we on this podcast, we're a very foul-mouthed podcast. We'll say shit, fuck, ass, everything under the fucking goddamn sun. But when we have when you talk and we have conversations with you, and just from your videos, you don't seem like somebody who engages in a lot of profanity. I guess I'll start there. Do you have a reason for not doing that? I couldn't imagine that it's because you find it offensive, because you're very easygoing. But what is your... Do you have a personal reason why you don't use profanity as often as someone like us degenerates on this episode?
Well, it's easy to say that, like, I have no problem with profanity or, say, politically incorrect humor or anything like that. I am into the really crude, rude, and unusual humor. Like, for example, Andrew Dice Clay, George Carlin, Lisa Lampanelli, at least before she stopped doing comedy. I'm into the really ridiculous. And sure, I can say, really profane words like shit, piss, fuck, cunt, cocksucker, motherfucker, and tits. However,
Goddamn.
It isn't always necessary, but at the same time, like, I don't mind if anybody uses it. I mean, sometimes I can have a dirty mouth, but maybe it's just not with as much frequency as some others might.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. And that leads me to my next point about this song in particular. It's obviously the vibes behind this song and the positive message are undeniable. The inclusion, though, of the pissing in the mouth and wiping the ass and all that such things, it strikes me as something, a way of phrasing things that almost you're using. It's weird. It's like paradoxical. It seems like you're using these aggressive phrases to get your point across about how your whole thing's against negativity, but there's still a positive, not too angry, serious vibe behind the song.
Absolutely. I feel like it can also be very rebellious in that way. Like, even though it's a complete joke of a song, like there is hilarity involved. But I think the great thing about the message, especially in the chorus where I sing, I piss in the mouth of negativity, I wipe my ass with internet trolls, I poop in the mouth of ignorance that's evil, and beat down the bigots who ain't got no souls.
Damn.
That's really referring to lack of knowledge, per se, from individuals who do not seek knowledge and do not seek to grow as individual humans. And I feel that more than ever, growth is vital, that at any age, at any moment in one's life journey, I'm just basically encouraging, not necessarily violence per se, but a metaphorical violence against a certain aura of negativism that I believe must be destroyed in order to grow as a person.
Hell yeah.
Dude.
I'm down with that. I am down with that philosophy. You said something, I had another question, but I can't remember. Let's keep it going, because we got so much. We got more than a few of your videos that we want to watch, but then we have other stuff, like the first few videos that we really would like to show you.
And let us know how you're doing, and we want to make sure you're doing good and riding through this.
Are you still there? Can you hear us?
I sure can.
Okay, sweet. Cool. Let's go to the next video.
How's it going, everybody? Carter James Turnbull here. For those of you who really know me, you probably know me better as the King of Charisma, Shaman of Swagger, Carter James the Nillihc Master. You've probably seen me somewhere, like on the Jimmy Kimmel Show, on the Do You Have What It Takes segment. You probably know me, for those of you who've known me in Colorado when I lived there, you probably know me from the band Bad, when it was a unit, and from the band I Riot, and for those of you who have known me since my high school days, you remember me best for my word, Nillihc. A word that's been active since 2004, since its humble beginning.
When were you on Jimmy Kimmel? Was that, like, early 2000s?
That was actually in October through December of 2014. And you can still find those episodes online on YouTube. If you look up in the YouTube search engine, Jimmy Kimmel, Do You Have What It Takes, episodes 1 through 5, you'll see me.
Well, yeah.
Incredible.
We love cross-pollination into other forms of media that we wouldn't expect. So in the future, on our episodes, we'll have to check some of those out, because that sounds incredible. Yeah, let's keep going.
In a church called Colorado Community Church, and has expanded these past 11 years. It's been...
So church, you brought up church there. Are you a religious yourself? I know, there's things you don't talk about, religion and politics at the dinner table, but are you a religious man?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, let's definitely talk about that. So, I was baptized in two faiths. I was baptized evangelical Christian in 2012. I also joined the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints in November of 2017. I'm no longer practicing those religions, but I've also dabbled with Buddhism back in 2012. And I also went to a Hebrew school for my preschool through first grade years. I haven't practiced Judaism since 1996, but if one is to ask me if I am religious, the answer most definitely is no. If one is to ask me, Carter, do you believe in God, as a yes or no question, my answer most definitely is yes. As a matter of fact, I do. Not in the religious sense, but in an individualist and enthusiastic sense. It's like this old saying, and I quote, I would rather live my life believing in God and dying and finding out that there isn't one, instead of living my life not believing in God and dying and finding out that there is one. End quote. So that just kind of stuck with me, and I just feel like for me personally, believing in God is more enthusiastic for me than not believing in one whatsoever. That just works for me personally.
I hear you there, and I understand that. Funny thing about that, I was actually a member of the Church of Jesus of Latter-day Saints from 2019 up until early 2019 up until mid 2020. I spent a whole year meeting with the sisters and all that stuff. So that's very funny. I can very much see that sort of vibe in you there, with the positive vibe that they bring from time to time. It gets a little crazy here and there, but
Absolutely.
I agree with you're an overall type guy, and I understand that. On my bookshelf at home, I have a regular Bible, a regular old-fashioned Bible, and then I have above that a section of Buddhism. Above that, I have a bunch of text of Hinduism, and then above that I have everything from Druid paganism to black magic. So I too am somebody who who loves to dive into those depths and really find all the philosophies that there are and come up with my own.
Excellent. I gotta look at your library, man. That's astounding. I love it.
It gets quite extensive, but yeah, let's keep up with this
Amazing.
one here.
Now,
Okay.
more than ever, I am asking you guys for a little bit of help here. Recently, I tried to sell my vehicle, my 2008 Jeep Compass, in Park City, Utah. The reason why I drove from North Hollywood, California, all the way to Park City, Utah, is because the vehicle already has a Utah license plate. It has a history there and a hell of a lot of miles on it. So maybe that's one of the main reasons why it hasn't been sold, is because some people are kind of hesitant to have a vehicle that has 154,000 plus miles on it. I get it. Unfortunately, that hasn't sold as quick as possible. And there's a lot of things I want to get done. Since that vehicle did not sell in a timely fashion, according to my standards, I've been in a financial struggle.
Oh man, I feel bad for you in this video. Obviously, this video is very old. Have you overcome that financial struggle?
The one back then, yes. Living in California is a very expensive state, and back then, I was probably 25, 26 in that video, if I'm not mistaken. I just wasn't very wise in the ways of money, and I'm still learning how to be better at it. Myself being a 35-year-old now, I'm just like, you know what? I watch that video and I think, man, I wouldn't say I'm embarrassed, but I'm kind of like, wow, I really could have done things, if not differently and better back then. But I'm really grateful that this is a nice refresher. Like, wow, I could have said things differently in that video. I could have done things a lot better with my finances, but I'm so glad that I'm able to grow and learn and see how much I've evolved. So for you guys to show me this, I'm really, really grateful for it, because I'm able to see how far I've come and how much I wish to keep learning and striving and growing all together.
Well, that's a very good, we're not trying to put you through a hard time, but we very much...
But yeah, not at all.
We appreciate that philosophy, and I'll be honest with you. right now, and people in the audience. I won't give specifics, but there are YouTube channels of mine that date back years and years and years where I am saying some very insane stuff and going through some things. There's videos of me, I'm not going to say that I was underage drunk off my ass, but there are there are old videos of me saying questionable things. I'm not gonna say that there's old YouTube streams of me on copious amounts of drugs, but but there are videos of me out there saying crazy stuff. And when I go watch those, I get a kick out of them because I find myself very funny, no matter how out of my own mind I am at certain points in time. But I have the same sort of feeling when I see those things where I think, I'm very glad that I'm not in that same state of mind.
That does make sense. I mean, like, hey, we all go through some insane shit, to say the very least. But if we're willing to, pick ourselves off the ground, keep going the distance and keep believing in something rather than nothing. Hey, I mean, the goals are, just at the end game is very rewarding. It really is.
Yes, that is very
Definitely.
true. All right, we'll keep this one going for a little bit longer, and then we'll go on to the next one.
I recently had to take out, all my money, because money's been taken out of my bank account for, I don't know, whatever the reason. So I had to, close down my account and to stop that from happening. I don't know if money was stolen from me, taken from me, or whatever, but I had to just get rid of it altogether, and I did. So,
did you end up finding out whether or not your money was stolen from you?
Man, so pausing, reflecting. Yeah, I feel like there was a clerical error in the system. So basically, they said, oh well, your funds will come back. So I'm like, well, I need this money now, and they said it takes a process, like somewhere between 3 to 5 business days. And then when went into the bank myself, instead of calling them, I decided to go in there in person and say, hey, well, would you hear about my claim? And they claimed, well, hey, no one's ever reported any kind of claim or money was missing, which blew my mind at the time. But I'm just grateful that I had family who was willing to help me out. They helped me out, and I would pay them back in my own way. And they were really, really. I'm just so grateful I had that cushion, if you will, at the time.
Yes, I understand that, and I've had family bail me out of a lot of hard situations
Yeah,
as
same
well.
here.
It always feels terrible when that happens to you, but
no doubt.
No doubt, every time I've ever had to, especially in my younger days, have my family bail me out of certain situations, the one thought that always runs through your mind is, if you're somebody who has a chance in life, the one thought that should be running through your mind is, I can never fucking let this happen again.
Exactly. No doubt.
Yeah, so it takes a lot of overcoming of certain things, but it's tough, school doesn't. I took I signed up for personal finance when I was in high school, and the class was so fucked that I just spent most of the time with my buddy in that class using band name generators and laughing, because they tried to throw 5 in-depth, complicated concepts at you every single day. At a certain point, nobody was even turning in their homework. It's like not effective to teach you about finances.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Man, who is teaching you? That sounds like hell.
Yeah, I mean, her son was the security guard, and he was always drinking, so, it goes to show you.
I don't have a debit card, a credit card, or anything like that, just simply cash. Enough to pay for my rent this month. So, that's just a little bit of a short story for you. I can make it the long version, but that's way longer than the time we have here. And I have enough sad stories to sink your ship, so I'm not going to do that. The reason why I have this video blog up right now is because I want to tell you guys what this GoFundMe campaign is all about. So, with that being said,
oh, this was just a GoFundMe thing to help you out. That's what this video was. That's totally fine. By the way, I'm not judging you at all.
Yeah.
So yeah, okay, that makes sense. You know, I've had GoFundMe started for myself as well, so I totally get that.
These days it's like anything that happens, you know, you have to have a GoFundMe.
Yeah, because your jobs pay you enough to pay your rent and hopefully, you know,
food,
gas,
and then,
but if your car fucking goes out of whack, you know, you're up shit's creek without a paddle immediately.
Oh, without question. Yeah, that got brutal really fast.
Yes. All right. Well, I think we can go on to the next one here, and because I want to run through these videos of yours, and then we have another video that we really want to show you. We'll probably end up, if it's all right with you, depending on how much time you have, we might just run. Depending on how much time you have, we might run through until you have to go, but. Usually, at about the hour or so mark of the show, we take a little short break. So we might run through another video and then take a break. How are you feeling about that?
Yeah, so here's what I was thinking, because I do have to wake up early for my shift tomorrow.
Yes.
I do have to wake up at like 7 a.m. It's 12:35 my time. I don't mind doing like another like half hour of power with you guys. I wish I could make it longer. I just gotta get some good shut eye. But I'm loving what we have so far. It's been so much fun. It's been Nillihc to the max and then some. So I appreciate you guys for having me on. Let's make it happen.
Yes. Okay. Well, then we will have to have you on again in the future as well. Well,
Yeah,
so let's just cruise.
I say let's just go straight to FBN.
Okay.
I feel like. Yeah, let's go straight to FBN.
Yeah, and then we can save these videos for later.
Yes.
The rest of the Mr. Nillihc videos. Let's see. Where is this video here? Missing codec? What do you mean? What do you mean, bro?
My good people, my great positive vibers, my fellow
Oh, the video itself isn't working. Okay, that's fine. All right, Nillihc, we got to get your input on this. This is a show from the 80s and 90s that we love to watch. This is called Fire by Night.
Fire by Night, okay.
Yes, it is a Christian program, and every time we have a special guest, and maybe in the future when you come back on, we'll have to get through the rest of this video. But this video is very special to us. The following program is not intended to sensationalize or glamorize Satanism. Our desire is to alert the public to its danger in order to put a stop to the perverted acts of these Satanists. So this is a show for kids, by the way.
Sounds good. Let's check it out.
Woo! Whoa, the theme's like different.
Whoa, it is different.
Here's the sax. Ready? It's a guitar. It's not a sax. It's all guitar.
Yeah, that guy's ripping. Oh,
there it is.
There we go.
Yes, sir. This is like our favorite show, by the way.
Bad.
And now, do's and do-dads, homeboys and homegirls, it's time for the man that we all know, my friend, your friend, everyone's friend, a man that's not afraid to take care of it all, friend.
It sounds like they're about to start busting into fucking Heaven and Hell by Black Sabbath.
Doesn't it though?
It does.
Blaine Bartel!
There's that man. This is our host. Eat the popcorn from the bucket, Lee.
There's a piece of chicken.
Damn, they're getting it. He's playing golf.
Yeah. Is anyone here fired up for Jesus Christ tonight?
They're pumped for Jesus.
That heavy
That's
metal.
a rock star.
Yeah, that heavy metal fucking ripping concert for Jesus.
Absolutely.
Let's hear it for the Fire By Night Band, you guys. How about it?
FBN band.
Yeah.
Best the business rock and roll Hall of Fame.
Facts.
Well, we want to welcome you to Fire By Night. My name's Blaine Bartell, and we're going to be talking about one of the most powerful.
Blaine Bartell really has a Jimmy Neutron style head length to the to the rest of his.
That's the way to put it, absolutely.
And this guy, by the way, you know, he's one of these guys who preaches all against like sexual stuff and anything like that. Meanwhile, he was using church money to pay for pornography. So
That's true. He would
They all do.
They all do. That's true. He would pay in cash at the counter for porn at hotels so it wouldn't show up on his bill.
My God. Wow.
I know.
Wow.
Yeah, you really do have a problem at that point if it's gone that far. You just gotta own it. You gotta come out on your Christian show and say, I like getting my dick sucked. I mean, you gotta be honest.
Hallelujah.
Ain't that the truth?
Amen.
Here, Sean, I gotta take another urination station. I know you're smoking some pumpkin. By the way, we're drinking toilet water and smoking pumpkin because it's the old school fucking get out.
That's
what I'm talking about.
All right. So, what do you think about his outfit?
Man, I was planning on wearing that tomorrow at Pride. Damn,
Yeah.
you stole my style.
Yeah, I guess so. All right, let's see what this fucker's got to say.
Movements in America and in fact around the world, and that is Satanism. In
Damn.
fact, we're going to be talking about something even better than that. We're also going to be talking about the most powerful movement in the entire world, in the entire universe, and that is the movement of young people to serve Jesus Christ. Amen?
Do you think that's the most powerful movement in the entire world?
Perhaps back then. Now, not so much. Because I think some people have been really kind of fed up with the way that religions handle certain things. I think because of the way the internet is these days, it's becoming less and less of a thing to say, hey, I'm a Christian, and it's a cool thing to be. It's just really, you know, I think a lot more people are very skeptical, especially with how many people these days are so pro-weed, pro-LGBTQIA, etc.
I would agree with that. I think that's a very good way to put it. I think that a lot of people, I think with the amount of information that we have now compared to what we had in the 90s especially.
Yeah.
Everyone has a computer in their pocket, you know?
True.
So you can learn anything, look anything up, and one that connects you to the world a lot more, so you can just see more kinds of people. It opens you up to the reality of how many religions there really are, because there's a fuck ton of them.
Yes, there are.
And how can you really know what the right one is, because of everyone's pretty die-hard about it, you know?
That's very true.
And so, on top of that, you have the fact that a lot of these religions persecute people who just exist, and I think a lot of people are just kind of, one, fed up, and also, two, are just able to see through it more than they've ever been.
True.
Facts. All right, let's keep this rolling. Blaine, he's got the scariest face I've ever seen right now. let's keep it going.
Right now, though, we've got something very special we want to do. We want to go into our studio audience. You all look so wonderful today, and we're going to just talk to a few different people here. In fact, if I can get right through here.
This is the best episode of Fire by Night. They have the audience. Blaine goes right to the fucking source to talk to them. It's incredible. It's shocking. This is a very shocking show, by the way, Nillihc. Just what they think is appropriate for children.
It's pretty interesting.
It is.
And keep in mind, all the things that they show, they're showing to this live audience of children.
Of children. But let's hear what the kids have to say about Satanism.
What we want to do, don't be afraid. We're just going to... We want to just find out what some of you believe about God and about the devil. And first of all, I'm just going to ask you, do you believe...
Look at how many, like, the hair color is all, like, in the same shade range.
Yeah, you're right about that.
That demons actually exist?
Oh, my God.
How about you right there?
Oh,
you
wow.
look like someone that probably is intelligent and knows theology. Devil worship is very prevalent in America. In fact, I don't know if you know about it. You see the newspapers.
And everyone's doing
human
it.
sacrifices going on. There's
human sacrifices going on. That's so crazy to say. In 1991 or whatever, you know, when you think about all like the highly publicized satanic, you know, ritual murders and how many of them there were, and you go back and look, you know, it's crazy that all fucking 0 of them never happened, because this is made up. It's completely fictional.
Right?
animal sacrifices, cannibalism, eating human flesh.
Oh yeah, that's a regular occurrence. If one single case of cannibalism happened in America, especially in the 90s, we'd still be talking about it now.
That's true.
Do you think that human sacrifices are actually happening in America? Have you heard anything about that?
Yeah, I wouldn't have any doubt about that at all.
I do it at home every day.
Oh, okay.
He looks like
I got
the
another-
guy who did a human sacrifice.
What do you think?
I mean,
You've heard about all the different sacrifices that are happening. What do you think about all this?
Yo, what the fuck? They're letting furries into this shit?
Yes, I do. I think it's a terrible thing, and someone should do something about it, too.
Damn.
You don't like animal sacrifices, I take it. That's good.
When I think of children's comedy, it's like, yeah, you don't like when your parents tell you what to do, huh? And everyone laughs. I don't really think of, like, a fucking furry dog mascot and somebody being like, yeah, you don't like animal sacrifices, huh? It's like, whoa, that's a little bit fucking crazy for my childhood brain.
No doubt.
Well, we've got a very special guest. Actually, a number of them on the program, too many to mention. One of them is Carmen.
Woo, Carmen!
Oh, Carmen. I forgot Carmen's on this.
I know, it's incredible.
You're going to love Carmen.
And we've got Bob Larson plus a friend.
Oh my
of
God,
Bob
Bob
forgot
Larson!
Bob Larson's
Oh
on
my
this,
God.
too.
This is the craziest episode
Mr. Lee
ever.
Wilson.
Do you know who Bob Larson is?
Yes, I do. Oh, wow. He's on this show?
Yeah, he's the special guest on this Satanism episode.
So, what about Bob Larson do you know? I have to ask you.
So basically, Bob Larson, the way I understand it, is like he was like some like he was an actor for a time. He was also a TV evangelist who apparently was critical of rock music and Satanism, you know, the whole 9 yards. And apparently, he was also a good Los Angeles, California boy who basically was raised in Nebraska and played guitar and did all these insane things. But, I don't know. He was just a really controversial guy himself.
That's what we've come on to understand as well. It's funny, actually, Dr. Phil and Fox News we watched on our Bob Larson special, which you guys can go back and watch. We watched clips of him getting fucking owned by Fox News and Dr. Phil. Two people who, on this show specifically, we usually wouldn't end up agreeing with, but they handed Bob Larson's his ass on a fuck platter. So
I don't doubt it.
all right, let's keep it rolling.
Damn.
Lee, I love Lee.
I love Lee, too.
Don't touch me, Lee.
Damn.
Oh my God, you gotta love how
Lee, it's good to have you. It's exciting.
you gotta love how the couch is like normal size and Blaine has to sit on like this high chair with his feet dangling.
No shit.
And he's got to position himself like above whoever he's talking to, you know?
He's still basically at the same height as Lee.
he is.
This is our first show on the brand new set. And I'll tell you, I'm thrilled.
I'm very excited. They call me Mr. Excitement, not for a reason. I'm excited about being here.
Yeah, I could tell that.
We've watched at least 50 episodes of this show. No one's ever called him Mr. Excitement.
That's also true.
Lee, we're talking about Satanism. It is real in America. I want to ask you, what do you think about demons? Do you think demons exist in this country?
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah, I believe that they're real.
Oh,
but
my
it's not
fucking
like
God,
every
it's right
show
behind
every
him.
time you look around, you know?
No. With the Satanism that's going
It is.
on, kids killing their parents, committing...
Kids killing their parents. I can't tell you how many times I was watching fucking Roly Poly Oly and I heard the phrase kids killing their parents uttered.
With the Satanism that's going on, kids killing their parents, committing suicide, sacrificing...
Holy shit,
people.
this is dark shit for a child. Oh my God.
I know, right?
Jesus.
Pulled those punches.
No, they're
going right into it, man. They're letting you know.
Do you feel like there's any threat at all to you personally?
Oh my God, the
And to me,
machete.
Man, let me tell you something. You guys have to understand something. See, the way I grew up in my home, I mean, the devil was real for a while, but my mom beat the devil out of us, so it's all gone now.
Child abuse is hilarious, ain't it?
So we don't have to worry about that anymore, you know.
He went out into an early childhood.
Very, very young age, you know.
Well, I picked up a newspaper the other day, and it's probably one of the most credible newspapers in America.
Yeah, what is it, the Weekly World News?
Worldwide news, and you can see that...
Oh my God, it is.
It's got a number of things, healer baby, cure cancers. But at the top it says, Satan captured. Well, I've got bad news for some of you. Satan has not been captured.
Damn.
He's still on the loose, and that's why we're here right now.
He's on the loose like he's a hardened criminal.
The Bible says in the book of Ephesians, chapter 5, verse number 11, that we should have no fellowship with the unfruitful works of darkness, but rather expose them. And that's what we intend to do on this Fire by Night program entitled Satanism Unmasked, The Return. We'll be back later.
I don't understand the return part, because this is the first one, so I don't really get that. Oh my God, the couch. Oh shit, it's an exploding car couch with a license plate that says, "Are you for God?"
Hey, this book slaps for what it's worth.
What was that?
I said, hey, that saxophone really slaps for what it's worth.
It's true. No, I was just about to say, this band is really giving it their all.
They are.
And
Man,
you gotta love
they're
it.
guided by Satan.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, isn't rock and roll supposed to be satanic?
Right?
Good morning, boys and girls. I'm Ranger Bob. I'm here to offer you a blast of a book.
Oh my God.
I'm straight up funny. It's my brand new release, How to Get Satan Out of the Big Forest.
You blow that fucker up, apparently.
Blast of a book. You sure did that.
You may say, I didn't know there were Satanists in the Big Forest. That's why you need my book, Betty. You also need a Ranger razor.
Holy shit!
I just made...
That was a very violent... That was a very much a portrayal of violence in front of these children. Good Lord.
This should definitely not fly today.
Definitely not.
Another bunny. In my book, you'll learn the three-pronged Ranger Force occult cleaning strategy. Seek, locate,
Whoa!
and destroy.
Damn!
After all, our battle is not with flesh and blood. That's why we use 100% high-test dynamite. Blows them right out of the physical into the spiritual.
Holy shit. Damn! Holy fuck, he threw that dynamite on the floor and it exploded in 5 different places. And it's still going.
Damn.
The first thing you must do is look for signs that Satanists might leave. Haven't found any yet, but I know they're out here.
Holy shit.
Ooh, I see some signs of satanic activity. There are more subtle signs, and then there are more obvious signs. Hey, there's a more obvious sign. If it had been a snake, it would have bit me.
Holy shit. This guy's like living on the edge.
Yes, he is. Just like an Aerosmith song.
Yeah, just like Aerosmith. That's damn true. Holy shit, the snake fucking
I
blew
bet you
up.
have the guts to do that again. Hey, I just made another funny. I'm on a roll.
Damn.
Ah, now we've located an even more subtle sign. A satanic rock and roll album.
How are you gonna tell me about satanic rock and roll albums when your band was just fucking shredding 2 minutes ago?
And Tom LaVey
I mean,
sings.
that's the thing is they always say rock and roll's so fucking evil and shit, and then
they rock and roll out. They rock out.
Yeah,
exactly.
Wayne Newton
Double
backwards.
standard.
It is a big double standard.
Facts.
Ooh, that would be bad forward. Ooh, good one. And yet another sign. Ooh, scary movie videotapes. Nightmare on Elm Street in the Big Forest. Ooh. The Lost Boys in the Big Forest.
The Lost Boys, bro.
Lost Boys.
I know. When I was a young child, I was a fucking pussy, and I was, sheltered. But my mom let me watch The Lost Boys. It wasn't the first rated R movie I ever saw, but it was the first rated R movie I was allowed to see.
Nice.
Because it's, it's not that crazy. It's not that crazy.
No, it isn't.
No, Nightmare on Elm Street, that's another story, but it's not satanic.
No.
Ooh. And leave it to Beaver in the Big Forest. Ooh, oh boy, I'll take this one back to the cabin.
Oh, yeah, because if it wasn't, if it was made past the 1950s, it's horrible and evil and blah, blah, blah.
Uh-huh. Just as I suspected, we have sought and located. Now, let's blow this pop stand. Ooh, what's this? Okay, looks like our strategy worked. We have successfully driven Satan out of the Big Forest. Now you need to order my book, How to Drive Satan Out of the Big Forest, and look forward to my new book, How to Drive Satan Out of the Mall. To order Ranger Bob's new book, How to Get Satan Out of the Big Forest, write P.O. Box 12, the Big Forest. That's all the address you need.
Oh my god. Holy shit, he's unmasked. Satan himself. That's
Another guy here going to the Warlock
I'm
Pictures tonight. What's
fucking
your name?
crying if I'm 12.
Pete, okay, where are you from, Pete?
Westminster,
Okay, how old are you?
13.
All right. And why do you like the Warlock Pinchers and band?
I can't believe they highlight this band, the Warlock Pinchers, as like the most satanic evil band ever.
Nice kid.
I know. I had never heard of the Warlock Pinchers till we watched this, and let me tell you something. They fucking rule, actually. Apparently.
And similar to them, what do you like about the music so much?
They rule.
Damn straight, that's what I just said.
They rule.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
the fucking truth, I guess.
It's the
truth in numbers, literally.
Truth in numbers, literally. We got fucking at least 3 people here confirming.
Why do they rule? I mean, what is it that you really think's really hot about them?
Their lyrics.
Their lyrics. Okay, well, let's take a look at some of their lyrics here, Pete. One of their lyrics say that they are the official sound of Satan. They are full of hate. They love the fun and king of evil. He's Lord High Satan. We work for Satan. We're his henchmen. Okay, there's some lyrics. What do you think about those lyrics?
About 20 other guys said it's sarcasm.
Sarcasm.
This kid's like, you dumb fuck. Like 80 people have told you at this point. It's because it's true. Like their logo is like a parody of the Raiders, the football team logo. And
Oh, rock on.
Yeah, and when they interview these guys, it's obviously a joke. And so this kid's like, are you fucking dumb? Like 20 people have said it before me. It's sarcastic.
Now, what does sarcasm mean?
They're just making fun of it, you know.
So you don't think that they're really into it?
No.
Obviously, for some, Satanism is nothing more than a tool to promote the next big rock
Motley Crue, nice.
band. For many others who do take Satanism very seriously, though, a fad can turn to tragedy quickly. Dateline, Warren, Michigan. 15-year-old Stephanie Dubé was found brutally murdered and dismembered by an unidentified friend.
Holy shit. If I'm fucking 10 years old, I'm like pissing myself at this moment.
No doubt.
Yeah, when you know, if I had a son, which I may or may not have, I'm not going to, you know, show them fucking forensic files to get them to go to sleep, you know what I mean?
Absolutely not. Yeah, I hear ya.
Who discovered the skinned head of the girl in a
I will show them Black Flag concerts, though.
refrigerator of a house that was occupied by 15-year-old Augustin Pena and his 21-year-old cousin, Jamie Rodriguez Jr. Rodriguez, an avowed Satanist who flaunts a pentagram tattoo.
So, if two people kill someone and one guy happens to be into Satan, does that count as a satanic murder? I don't think so.
On his chest, said that he and his cousin sat down at the kitchen table when they decided to kill Stephanie. They spread newspapers on the basement floor and brought their victim down, repeatedly stabbing her and later cutting her body into pieces.
Dude, when I was a kid, Christian videos were like, you know, little Jimmy decided he didn't want to listen to his parents and he ate that cookie before bedtime, which he wasn't supposed to, and didn't brush his teeth. Now, do you think that was a good decision? And as a kid, I was already like, no, probably not. You know, you're an authority figure. That was enough. I didn't need somebody to be like, here's a real life murder case. They laid down the newspaper, they filleted her head from her fucking body, ripping the fucking muscle right from her goddamn spinal tissue and slurping up the veins like spaghetti. I would have, if I was a kid listening to that shit, I'd probably be like, Mom, can I never go to church again? Because I'm fucking scared.
Yeah.
Rodriguez faces a life sentence for first-degree murder and says that he feels no remorse. Stephanie was a 9th grade student at a Christian school in St. Clair Shores who had recently tattooed the number 666 on her chest in rebellion against her mother.
I don't have 666, but I do have an upside-down cross on my leg that I did do in high school, and so far I haven't been murdered yet.
Perhaps the most publicized case exposing the growing national crisis of Satan worship is the tragedy of Sean Sellers. Sean's slide into Satanism began with his obsession with the fantasy role-playing game Dungeons and Dragons.
Wow.
I know, you know. That's the Dungeons and Dragons to killing your parents pipeline.
It's a big pipeline, you know. So far, one person has done it.
And he probably didn't even really play it. Like, let's be truthful. He was probably coached by his lawyer to get a like, easier plea deal. But he got the death penalty anyway, so fuck him.
Little did he know that months later he would be drinking blood in front of his schoolmates as a part of his new pact with Satan to renounce God and break all of the 10 Commandments. He succeeded. On September 8, 1985, he shot a convenience store clerk, Robert Bowers, to death and walked out taking no money or merchandise, only the life of an innocent man. A few months later, he took the life of both his parents, shooting them in the head with a .44 revolver as they slept.
I began to believe that just because they were your family doesn't mean you have to love them.
This really is almost abusive in a way to show to children. You start off with all the fun and games, and then you're like, here's 18 stories of horrific murder described in excruciating detail.
Because they go from Ranger Dave, who's blowing, like, records up and is, like, talking in a fucking Fred voice, to them telling you about Sean Sellers killing his parents in cold blood.
I know.
Like, within a span of 7 minutes.
I know. It's
like I changed the channel.
That is wild.
Yeah, it's like I was watching Disney Channel. I was watching fucking, That's So Raven or whatever, and then I accidentally flipped to fucking Dateline. It's like, Jesus.
Yeah, dude, I didn't expect to fucking turn on fucking something. Play this shit.
I love my friends. I love them because I choose to. Why should I love them? Because I have to. Speaking of my family. And so I began to not love them.
I mean, those are the eyes of an evil fucking bastard kid, Kids,
of course.
we gotta, usually you look at a kid and you're like, that's the epitome of innocence. He's living his life. It's a beautiful thing. You're excited that somebody's about to explore the world for the first time. It's something that you can only reminisce on after you've already experienced life and yada yada yada, life is beautiful, life is grand, and so on and so forth. I look at a kid like this in public and I'm like Donald Pleasance from Halloween, he had the blackest eyes, a doll's eyes.
In fact, I told my mother that I didn't love her. And one night, I just snapped. Something happened. And I just got up in the middle of the night and walked into the room. And I shot them both in the head and killed them.
What did you do after that?
I laughed. I giggled. A hideous giggle. I just sat there and giggled as I watched the blood pour from my mother's head.
And death penalty for this motherfucker. I'm happy he spent like 20 years rotting in jail and then got the death penalty.
Yeah,
I feel like that's good.
I felt relief. I felt this big burden come up off my shoulders like at last I was free. I don't remember too much what happened after that. I remember waking up at a friend's house and then waking up in a jail cell, not really knowing what was going on. I destroyed my life because of Satanism.
I feel like that's not true. You can tell that this guy's just a psychopath because he speaks about this shit with zero remorse in his tone of voice.
Yeah.
It's all like an act. And if you're going to shoot your parents in the head, I got to imagine you're going to remember every second after that. Like, you're not just going to go into a satanic hallucination and then wake up somewhere else.
Facts.
Facts!
Behind me, you can see Unit F2, Death Row, and that's where Sean Sellers will spend 23 hours out of every day for the rest of his life until his execution. Yet there are people that say Satanism isn't that serious. It's just fun and games. But let me tell you something, you'll never convince Sean of that. It's dangerous.
I don't give a fuck if he's convinced of it or not. He can fucking die for all I give a shit. And he did.
And it's got to be exposed.
Holy shit. Okay, well now we're back to satanic rock and roll. Oh my god.
Carmen.
Look
they
at that
sure seem to be
motherfucker.
rocking out pretty hard for people who are anti-rock and roll.
Not afraid to fight. Children of the light. Bro, it literally sounds like the song from Critters.
Oh.
You ever heard that song, Power of the Night from Critters?
Power of the Night. Holy crap, it's been a while, but yes.
Dude, when I was in high school, even though it's technically a fake song, that was the fucking best song I ever heard in my goddamn life.
Man, oh man.
Jonathan, could I steal a cider from you?
Go ahead.
Thank you. Keep this Carmen rocking.
Yeah, I'll keep Carmen rocking.
Hey, we're pleased to welcome our special guest on the program this time. His name is none other than Carmen. Good to have you here, Carmen.
How you doing, Blaine?
And we're on the set of one of his latest Christian music videos, Revival in the Land. There's some awesome stuff being set up here, and you'll see part of this video and the show
Big
here.
budget for
Carmen,
this video.
for those who maybe don't know about you, the very few, tell us how you got started in Christian music and kind of what the Lord's done in your life over the last 10 to 15.
Hey, I want to ask you, do you plan on making any music videos for your music?
Oh, absolutely. The band and I talk about it all the time. I think with our first single, Fun Not Greed, I think we're gonna have our first, I guess, our first sessions with the music video will be done in July, maybe August. But we're looking forward to our first music video for sure.
Yeah. Do you have an idea when you want to film a music video, or if you have like a general time frame for when you'd want to get one out?
Personally, I'd love to get one done, at least one or two done before the end of the year. I think it's what the whole band has agreed to, so we just got to find the time to prioritize it. We're all very busy individuals. There's four of us, so we'll see what we can do.
Hell yeah.
Hell yes.
15 years. Well, 1976, I was pursuing a career in nightclub singing and hoping to break into the big time. I moved from New Jersey to Las Vegas to try to get going in the nightclub circuit.
All right, Nillihc, this has been very fun. We would love to continue this video, but I think we got to take our break and recharge here. I know that you got to go to bed, so I think maybe we'll call it for tonight, and then we'll have to get you on again in the future.
We'll definitely make that happen, gentlemen. Thank you so much for having me. Absolutely.
Hey, thank you for being on.
I had a lot of fun tonight.
I'm happy. I had a lot of fun too. You're the best guest we ever had. And I'll restate it once again, ladies and gentlemen in the audience. You got to give Nillihc Master props for sticking with us through this whole fucking fiasco to the point where we didn't start till goddamn 11 o'clock at night. So, goddamn.
You appreciate, gentlemen. Stay Nillihc, forever young and champions. The best still to come. We'll definitely talk very soon.
Yes, sir. Have a good one, Nillihc. Thank you for being such a fucking trooper.
And thank you, gentlemen. Have the best night ever.
You too, brother. God damn, man.
God damn indeed.
Holy shit. You know, it took fucking forever, and it took way too goddamn long, and it fucking sucked my dick from the back. But we finally did it. I mean, we still got more. We're going to do more episode for you people. We can't shut it off now.
Yeah.
But, we have to recharge. It's been a long... No intro or nothing, and we've been on for an hour 40.
Raw dogged this shit.
We did. We had to. Nillihc was here,
Yeah.
and he did the whole thing. God fucking bless the Nillihc Master
God
for fucking
bless
being
the
here.
Nillihc Master, indeed.
We've made our little fun in our old episodes, but, God bless him.
Seriously.
We put him through some shit.
We did. On the fly.
We just threw his his unfortunate videos at him. My God. That poor guy. I felt bad. We done this shit with Outlaw where we played compromising videos. Yeah. And I didn't feel too bad about it. But no. Nillihc, man, that guy, I mean, he gave us everything he had. I have a feeling that if we weren't about to go on break like we're about to do, he would have stuck around through the whole Fire by Night.
I think so.
I think he was enjoying himself and he was going to fucking tough it out.
Yeah.
That's the vibe I was getting, but we need to fucking recharge very badly.
Yeah, let's take a second.
Yeah, so we're going to take a fucking break. We'll come back with your regularly fucking scheduled programming. Thank you guys for being here and sticking with us, and we'll be right back.
Fucking do this shit already. God damn it.
Mother Nature's always calling. mountain fall onto you. From the edge of love. When I look out my window, I see something that isn't there. See the sun comes up to greet me on another summer day. When I look outside my window, I pray for it to go away. When the time comes back around, it shows the things that never seem to come to life. Summer ends and it's the same as when it began. 'Cause when I know that I'm alright, when the winter summer falls, when the winter comes down, yeah. It will grow. It will know that I know that you know. It just takes a while to come back, yeah. When I look out my window, I see the sun approaching, yeah. Sleep until the afternoon. When I get up, drive around for a couple of hours. Then I get back to town and I sleep for the next day. Do the same things, yeah. Will it ever change? It's changing every day. Yeah, rocking. their faces to stun. I thought we were having fun. You blew it away. You ruined my day. Now I'm on my own. Yeah, I'm all alone. Is anyone home? Yeah, I'm all alone. You ripped up my heart right from the start. I was a target and you were the dart. Now I'm on my own. Yeah, I'm all alone. Is anyone home? Yeah, I'm all alone. Never really met you, no, I've never really met you, no, I never really met you, no, I never really met you. Now I'm on my own. Yeah, I'm all alone. Is anyone home? Yeah, I'm all alone. Guess I will leave, for I've been deceived. See you, my friend, at the world's end.
We were getting the muffins on the phone. Get the fucking muffins on the phone. The song's about people being set free and slaves.
We've been slaves for far too long. Shit, motherfucker, goddamn.
Shit, motherfucker, goddamn.
Yes, sir. We are fucking back once again to get back into this damn episode here. We're gonna move on for Fire by Night. We've watched it before. We probably have 1,001 fucking new things to say about it, but that don't matter none. All right, what do we got next?
What's up, guys?
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god! It's the
Whoa.
fucking Rebel Greaser.
Blonde Rebel Greaser?
I know. No, this is an older video. This is an older one.
Okay.
Greaser here. So, for any of you who have subscribed to my buddy Urgent
Oh my God.
Greaser,
His mic is much worse back in these days.
Definitely.
Also, how are you a fucking greaser of the Rebel variety if you got this shitty blonde haircut?
Yeah, dude.
channel, you'll notice that
Is he drinking Reese?
just recently shot a video.
Reese Inley?
So, shout out, man. Props to you. My video is
Oh, he's gonna smoke inside. Classy.
going to be on a little bit kind of the same topic.
Hey, man, he's a Rebel Greaser.
As mentioned in his video, there is this cat who I know personally.
This cat? I'll say this about Rebel Greaser in this moment. This is a few years ago. He looks a lot less like he's on the Black Tar. I mean, he's still looking like he's on the Black Tar, but in his demeanor, too. You watch his videos now, and he's like, hey, guys, Rebel Greaser here. I've been on the Black Tar for 10 days straight. And it's like, not in this video. He's like, what's up, guys? Rebel Greaser here. I'm fucking
dude.
jacked. I'm fucking powerful. It's
He's
like,
strung out, but he's not that strung out.
yeah, he just started.
Really mostly over Facebook and Kick and other social media that I use, who says he's a greaser. But I believe fully that he is not. Because 1 minute he's greaser, then cowboy, then psychobilly, then modern, then...
These all sound like very close variations of the same
Yeah.
shit.
You're over here talking about Greaser with a fucking fairy tale flair. What the fuck? Shut the
Yeah,
fuck
what the
up,
fuck
you
is that?
dickhead.
Bro, you've got My Little Pony fucking Confederate flags.
hanging.
You've got a blonde haircut.
Yeah,
what
dude.
about this as true greaser?
He wants to be all at once, and he wants to be this, he wants to be that. Dude, get your priorities straight.
Bro, you want to talk, fella.
No shit.
You need to get your priorities straight, man, because you can't be everything all at once. And I'm not name dropping because I don't name drop, but this kid is just... And I say kid even though he's only a year younger than me, but still, he acts more like a kid than I do. And he says, well, I do have a bit of autism and all. So do I, bro.
No shit. No fucking
Oh
shit
my
to
God.
that.
Holy shit, yeah. Tell me you have autism without telling me you have autism. And then tell me, I mean, fuck.
God damn.
But I'm not stupid like you.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
try to live in the 50s anymore. It's 2019, bro. Shape up.
You're
Shape up.
Rebel Greaser.
I know.
What the fuck are you talking about? Look at your hair.
Yeah,
You're
you-
smoking inside.
Dude, Rebel Greaser, bro, let me tell you something. Let me let you in on a little secret. Greasers haven't existed since the 1950s.
Or ship out. Okay? Simple as that.
Also, your watch is like halfway down to your fucking elbow. I mean, come on.
Another thing, too, that he brought up to me just the other day.
Oh, he's drinking a full throttle. He's drinking an old school full throttle because it's
again.
old. I love full throttles from time to time. I mean, I used to drink 20 of them a day, but, you know, now I'm trying to be alive.
And Banks.
He keeps hitting his nose. I think he's on that cane.
Yeah, that's why he's so chipper.
Yeah, that's it. He came off the fucking black tar, and now he's on that snow powder.
Well, vice versa.
Yeah, that's true.
His greaser job.
Damn.
there's no such thing as a greaser job. Okay? Back in the
Real greasers don't have jobs like me.
50s, yeah, there may have been jobs that the greasers did that you could still do today, like mechanics and all that
Drop
kind of
ship
crap.
stores.
Drop shipping, Temu, drop shipping, Hook and Savior.
I'm sorry about the smoke wafting across. I'm sorry, guys.
You're on drugs, brother.
But there were only certain jobs that these young cats could get. There wasn't a whole lot of economic opportunity that was marketed toward the greaser subculture. So by saying, oh, they were waiters and busboys and mechanics, and they did, you know, they did a lot of,
Black tar.
you know, paper routes and all that. There wasn't
Yeah, when I think of greasers, I think of paper routes.
a lot of economic opportunity back then. So yes, a lot did work at gas stations. A lot did work as maybe bus boys. Maybe some did work as paper boys. Maybe some did do mechanics. But there wasn't a lot of economic opportunity in the U.S. at that time. And nowadays...
What are you fucking talking about? There was much more economic opportunity back then.
True.
Comparatively from wages to fucking livability than there are now. 1 million more.
saying that you're going to get a greaser job, as Ben has said, makes you sound freaking stupid. So, you know, stop it. Alright?
Stop it. Get some help.
Grow up, man.
Damn.
Grow up.
Grow up? I'm trying to get a job. You trying to get a job and you're a greaser? Grow up. It's like, fuck. I think these concepts are a bit twisted, my man.
You know, in today's society, if you were to say, I'm looking for a greaser job, people are going to be like, so what, you want to be like a poor laborer or something? That's the...
I think they're going to be like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, they're going to be like, yeah, it's called a job at all. Like, greaser, like, what the fuck do you mean? You getting into gang fights? You want to know the reason there's not a lot of biker gangs and greaser fucking rebel outlaw groups these days? Is because they all got butt fucked by the government. Okay?
That's true.
Because organized crime, at least in America, has been fucked into oblivion at this point. You know, it still happens a lot, but it's gonna get... It's lost and found. You're gonna get caught.
People believe a greaser is today. Also, too, you know, as Ben covered this too, we understand that when you can't find others, it's hard. Okay? It is. I won't lie. It is hard when there's no other racers around you.
But now he has the Richter scale.
But when you talk about wanting to give up all your electronics and whatnot, then you're not going to find no other greasers. Most of
Real life? What the fuck is that shit?
us are connected by online.
There's no such thing as real greasers anymore. That's part of the problem. The reason you can't find anybody who's a real greaser lives around you is because there are none.
True.
Including yourself.
That's true.
Be like Nillihc Master, alright? That's our new t-shirt. Be like Nillihc Master. You just take things from what you like and incorporate it into your individuality, you fuck dick.
Also, too, I want to bring this up.
Okay.
As Ben did. There is this girl who is a greaser chick.
And your cock is rock solid.
Very beautiful.
Oh my god, confirmed.
Very sweet, very nice.
Oh my god, he's fucking horny.
Yeah, he's beating off on the fucking
He
camera
told-
right now.
That other hand is underneath the
Jesus.
camera right now.
Yeah.
Told me one day over the internet, I'm gonna go for this girl because she should be with somebody like me. No. lives in another country. 2, you're not real. 3, she's not dumb enough to go out with somebody who's a freaking poser.
Unlike you, right?
Jesus.
Oh my God.
Christ.
He's like, there's this another thing about this guy that I'm not gonna name that I hate. There's this girl online who's hot as fuck and I want to bone her. And he said the same thing. And it's like, bro, first of all, she lives in a different country. Only I can fly to that country. Second of all, you're not a real greaser. Third of all, you're not a real greaser.
You're a poser, man. You know who I'm talking to. You're a poser, man. That's all you ever will be.
This guy is a fucking poser,
Dude,
man.
this is apparently like the golden era of Rebel Greaser.
I guess so. We're going to have to watch some older Rebel Greaser. I didn't realize he popped off this hard.
I know. We spent fucking 10 hours at this point watching him talk about fucking Reese energy drinks and fucking Oxy Shred. He's in the fucking O-hole, the Oxy Shred fucking hole, talking about bullshit when meanwhile he could have been fucking jerking off.
You're never gonna be one of us. And even if she had wanted to go out with you, I wouldn't have let her.
Because you own this mysterious internet
Yeah, what the
stranger?
fuck?
I wouldn't have let her. I would have stopped her one way or another.
One way or another? You gonna fucking kill her?
I had to date her myself. To stop from dating you, I would have.
Oh my
Even
God.
if I had to fucking date her myself, man.
The self-report is real. If I had to
Goddamn.
date her myself, which I wouldn't want to do.
Yeah, I would, I would stop it some way or another, even if I had to date her myself. What the fuck are you talking about, dude?
You just showed your ass. You played your hand. You showed us that you got a full deck.
You're not for her, man. And, bro, you can't just go push yourself on somebody like that.
You have to sneak your way in and Trojan horse your way
I don't know
in.
what the comments on this video are like.
I wonder what the fuck his barber told him he was gonna give him with that shit ass haircut.
The Ellen?
That's more than Ellen. That's like Ellen meets Hitler Youth. It's fucked.
Damn.
It's time this kid hangs it up. In my personal opinion, it's been said, hang up the jacket, put it away, and don't even take it out again, bro. Because,
hang up the jacket.
Oh, he's pulling the comb out.
Oh,
one
fuck.
way or another, bro. If
that was a flex.
Maybe not so much as in the 50s or even the 60s. But in today's society, you try to take somebody's girl, or you try to take a girl that you know you're not supposed to be with, somebody's either going to break every bone in your body, somebody's going to bury your ass, somebody's going to kick your ass, or if they're really serious, they'll kill you.
What does bury you and kill you? What's the difference there, first of all? Second of all, you're not going to do any of that shit, you dumb fuck. Look at you. You're on the black tar.
I mean, that's common knowledge. Anybody with any brains would know that.
Why is he not supposed to be with her? Because you want to fuck her, you dumb shit idiot? No. You're relegated to Richter scale, and that's your fucking hook and savior.
The fact that she's in another country, dude. That's the one main thing. It's just the one main thing. She's in another country. What are you gonna do? Online relationship the whole dang time?
Yeah, what the fuck are you gonna do, bro?
Smoke another cigarette and fucking put the needle in the veins? Like, what the fuck?
Transition from the full throttle to the fucking Reese to the Oxy Shred?
I've been through those. I've been through all these relationships. They suck. Okay? They do.
Don't tell that to Richter.
God damn, bro. Put the coke away.
Dude.
Take another sip. He's got to be drinking 20 of those if he's sipping that fucking much.
Yeah.
Ah! He looks like Ron Perlman with AIDS.
But all in all, that's...
Oh my god!
You see it. You see it, bro.
Was,
Yes,
you know,
I do. It clicked too. It was like I was looking and then
assumptions about
he
women.
turned a certain way and I was like, oh my fucking god, look at that motherfucker.
Look at this Ron Perlman with AIDS having ass.
Now,
God damn.
let me bring up something else that I think I brought up in an earlier video, but I want to bring it up again. months ago, I brought this up, I think, in an earlier video, but months ago, and I mean many months ago, he said that he saw a movie that featured a somewhat of a greaser girl in the movie.
Name the fucking, as they say in certain alt-right circles, put a name to this face, okay? Are you that much of a bitch? Alright, in this modern day and age, we have learned from Kendrick Lamar and Drake that sneak dissing leads down a dark path. So, put him on blast. If you're putting him on blast like this, and he sees it, he's gonna comment, and everyone's gonna know anyways. So, don't be so much of a bitch.
Okay, she was a leather jacket, you know.
And now we're talking about fictional greaser girls. Like, are you that dicked fucking depraved that you need fictional rebel greaser girls to white knight for?
Sandy kind of bad Sandy style kind of hair at first, then she just pulled it back straight into a ponytail.
Okay.
And she was kind of bad attitude, and she slept with both men and women in the movie, supposedly.
Supposedly, it's a film. What's supposedly about it?
Drove a really badass 60-something Camaro, but he said that she smoked, she drank, she's foul-mouthed, and
she smokes.
Bisexual, and
Rebel
Yeah, dude.
Greaser, I got a few questions for you, rather. The first question is, I want you to tell me how Beauty and the Beast is going. Second of all, I would really love an update on that Hellboy sequel. And third of all, I would love for you to tell me how the Sons of Anarchy are doing. You Ron Perlman with AIDS, motherfucker.
just all around bad, and he would never want a girl like that, and if that's how greaser girls are, he doesn't want one. You know, I know a few greaser girls,
I'm sure you do.
and the ones that I know ain't like that. Dude, it's a freaking movie.
You can't even swear, you pussy.
It's a movie, bro. It's a movie. That woman is
Always almost
paid
in tears.
It's a movie,
It's a
bro.
movie.
It's a movie.
to play an act. And, you know, did it say in the movie she was a greaser girl? Maybe she was just a bad attitude, bad girl, like a bad boy, you know, a female, bad girl. I mean, I don't even know.
Obviously you don't.
Anyways, I don't want to get too uppity on this.
You made a whole fucking video on it, dude.
You've been talking to me for 10 minutes about it while you're slinging that cane.
But,
This motherfucker is in love with the Coco, alright? He's got it for the Lolo.
Now he's in love with the
I'm gonna
fucking black tar.
Bro, that's true. But at this point, he's got baking soda.
In this video,
He whips it through the glass, man.
real shortly now, but first there's two things I did want to show that I picked up. Picked up a hat yesterday.
Oh shit.
Oh, please tell me it's a shitty ass fucking Newsies fucking
I'm
cabbie
thinking
hat.
that's what it is.
Get rid of this cigarette.
Oh my god! Milady!
Black cap.
I'll tell you this about those hats, okay?
Yeah.
Not at this point in my life because my hair is shorter than it usually is because I've been cutting it and experimenting with that because I never have. I've always been bald or long as fuck hair. That's it. But when my hair was semi mid length, and maybe again in the future when it's long again, whenever that is, if I don't cut it again, which I might. The only time I ever considered having a hat like that is specifically a leather version of that hat to wear backwards. Because Triple H did that in the 90s and it looked fucking cool. Okay? But if you're gonna wear a shitty ass hat like that in that fucking cloth, forward of all things, you know, Christian Bale was 14 when he's in Newsies, alright? You're 25 and that movie's 30 years old. Go fuck yourself, you dumb shit.
It's a
Very
movie. It's a movie.
It's a fucking movie.
Popular within the 50s with the greaser style.
The greaser style. What the fuck? You look like you're
No
gonna
greasers walking around wearing a dude. This guy's talking about how if you go and you talk to a girl, a greaser's gonna fucking put you in the ground. Dude, if a greaser saw you wearing that hat, he'd put you in the fucking ground. If a greaser looked at this motherfucker, if it was the 50s and he walked into a fucking sock hop and saw this fucking square trying to act cool wearing that fucking hat, he'd slice him with his fucking comb knife.
with his switchblade comb.
You know?
He'd stab him with the comb.
Like
Dude,
fucking A.
he looks like he's about to go fucking play golf with Richard Nixon. I mean, fucking get your shit together.
I like it. What's that?
Greasers also didn't bleach the hair blonde like this dumb fuck.
Also picked up a new lighter today. The
lighter.
Harley Davidson one that I
It's funny, we have Nillihc Master on and everything's so positive. The second he leaves, we start talking shit.
That's how it goes, man.
showed, I seem to have lost it, man.
I can't wait until one day we can maybe get this fucking dickhead on. We were so close, and I think he had to have watched an episode or something.
Because he stopped responding.
Because he just completely stopped
Dropped off the map. Either that or he got too far down into the black tar rabbit hole.
Yeah, I haven't seen if he's posted anything lately.
He hasn't, I checked.
Okay.
His last one was that last one we watched.
Check again anyways. Rebel Greaser Thursday thoughts?
Unless he's doing YouTube shorts.
Well, this is old.
Oh.
But it's just another channel that I didn't know about.
Oh.
So there you go. Why am I not seeing...
Maybe he deleted his current channel.
No, there it is. Yeah.
1
the
month
Rise
ago.
Energy drinks.
Fuck him.
I can't find out where it's at, so I got me another Harley Davidson. Not as colorful as the other one, but this is a 1940 replica. 1941 replica, yeah.
Harley Davidson Zippo lighter. You know what fucking pisses the shit out of me?
What's that?
And I'm not a greaser, alright? I'm not a biker. I will have a motorcycle within the next year. But even at that point, I won't consider myself a biker. But you know what's more pathetic than if I did? People who buy, wear, and sport Harley Davidson memorabilia and have never driven a fucking motorcycle in their goddamn life. That shit
facts
fucking pissed me off. Listen, I think Harley Davidson's as cool as the next motherfucker on the planet for the history of the motorcycles and all that good shit. But you don't see me walking around wearing one of the badass Harley Davidson t-shirts or nothing like that I see all the fucking time. Just because I don't own a motorcycle, okay? It doesn't even have to be a Harley Davidson if you own it, but you have to own and at least know a little bit about motorcycles before you start wearing or sporting Zippo lighters off Harley Davidson.
Yeah, dude.
Or else I would consider that a poser.
Damn straight.
This says right there, 1941 replica. Several distinctive...
How much money did he spend on that? That he didn't have, by the way.
Let's find out.
Let's find out. Harley Davidson 1941 replica Zippo lighter.
No, it can't be that one. I'm looking for that exact one.
Go to shopping.
They might not make that one anymore.
What are we looking at prices?
$40.
Oh.
But still, probably can't afford it because.
Yeah, $40 for a lighter. Fuck you.
No, I agree, man. Get a fucking Bic for $1. And call it
I
a day.
know. It's just as good.
That shit, you still gotta fucking put the butane in it, and those fuckers never last. You gotta fill them up every fucking day.
I'm everlasting. I'll crush vanilla ice like silicone.
Distinguished the 1941 replica from the modern Zippo lighter. Flat plane case. Of course, this isn't plain because it's the Harley.
All right, well now he's just talking about his fucking lighter.
Yeah, fuck
so
this asshole.
Let's move on. Let's see who we got next.
What's up, y'all?
Oh, my God.
No! It's Timu Chain.
It gets worse. The mattress in the fucking corner.
Oh my
dude.
God! Why does he have
my
the mattress up
God.
against the wall? He's got one shitty shelf. The discoloration on his walls is already bad enough. He's got the fucking 1999 fan up on the goddamn ceiling. 3 fucking indistinguishable posters on a wall with no fucking furnishing whatsoever. He's got mold growing above his fucking doorway, and he's got Funko Pops on the one misplaced random ass shelf in the corner. That's not even to mention the fucking mattress he has up against the wall. And he's shirtless with the Timu chain, and he's got a cursive fucking tattoo on his chest.
I think it says legendary.
It says legendary. Oh my God.
What's up, y'all? I'm 36 years old.
Oh my God,
You're
30.
20 or you're 36. Figure it out.
He wanted to lie.
I don't think you're 20. He did want to lie. He was like, fuck it. They won't believe that shit.
Yeah.
He was halfway through it. He's like, I'm 20. Fuck it. I'm 36 years old.
Dude, this
Oh,
motherfucker is so
shit.
disgusting.
Start this bitch over. I want to hear that fucking shit again. Oh
Let's
my
do
God.
What's up, y'all? I'm 36 years old. I never had a girlfriend before.
No shit!
Oh my God.
Didn't see that one fucking coming.
I mean, I did, but
No,
I
did.
didn't.
That was
I mean,
was
Timu
fucking
Chain guy. Dude, it just gets better.
It just gets better.
This motherfucker's fucked. I'm telling you, every time I go to his channel, I'm like, there's 1,000 videos to pull from.
We need to fucking
get in contact with this young man.
We need to comment on one of his videos. Messed Up Podcast is watching.
Yes, Messed Up Podcast is watching. Get him scared.
Because we have that one fucking video where it's like, butter on my Timu chain.
That's so good. I forgot about that.
So, man, I grew up super religious household, you know what I'm saying? Everybody had girlfriends and all this stuff.
What?
I was secluded. I've always been weird as shit.
You don't say. I've always been weird as shit. Part of the problem is that your teeth only separate by a fucking millimeter whenever you speak a goddamn sentence.
Shit.
Anyways,
Goddamn.
even without the religion, I'm just like a weird ass person. You know what I'm saying? I got the guns.
Do you?
Yeah. Oh my God, these are Nerf guns. I mean, they're padded for
Holy
safety.
shit.
I mean, goddamn.
You know, I got the man boots. I got the animals in there.
How many fucking animals are in there?
Yeah, I know. What do you mean you got
Wait a
animals?
minute. I didn't know there was animals in the fucking room.
No, this is very dark. This went from fucking ridiculous to darkness in a matter of seconds.
The man boots. Got the guns, you know what I'm saying?
He said that.
Boss status, you know what I'm saying?
Oh my
Oh my God, disgusting. That's like when Robbie P2 Blob fucking drips fucking ranch cum out of a shit burger. I mean, you're gonna really put your fucking disgusting
Let's see if he sniffs his hand.
Oh my God. Oh my God! Yo! What the fuck, dude? Nostradamus on this podcast. You said that, and 2 seconds later he did it. What the fuck?
I'll fucking die.
This video could be cut down to 2 seconds. I'm 36 years old and I don't have a girlfriend. Armpit scratch, hand sniff. Done. I get it, okay? You don't gotta prove your point to me, you disgusting fucking slob. Holy shit. You ever watch fucking Crashbox? Okay, it was a Canadian kids show that was on HBO for some reason. One of the informative child teaching, segments of that show was called Disgusting Slob, where this horrific fucking puppet sitting in filth would like eat his fucking disgusting like gooey fucking gel made out of gel like boogers, take these big ones out of his nose, and it would be like, it'd be like 1, and they take another one out, 2, and it'd be like disgusting slob is brought to you by Crashbox. And motherfucker, I probably think about disgusting slob every 3 months, and I'm looking at them right now. I can skip my Google sesh for this month.
Straight up, man. Shit, looking for a girlfriend, man. How line them up, man. Straight up, line them up.
He's got to be on the Black Tar too, right?
Yeah,
Something.
no way.
He's on something.
No way he's not.
He's on the Oxycontin.
Yeah, dude.
At my parking lot, I'll say yes or no.
Yeah, like
to
you
each
should be the
yes,
one
I'll
to
swipe
choose in this
yes or
situation.
right, but I mostly swipe right. You know what I'm saying? You know what it is.
I'll swipe left or right. Oh my god! Jabba the Slut! This is the same guy. This is still him.
Really?
That's him! Holy fuck. This looks like Peter Griffin with fucking diabetes. I mean, what the hell am I looking at?
So here's how Kasari is ruining my life.
Who?
So it's already been hard for me to get a job because
I'm lazy and I suck.
I already had trolls before Kasari made that video.
It's hard for me to get a job because I already had troubles before this video. He didn't tell us because he thought about it for a second. He's like, it's hard for me to job because and then his mind it was like, I'm lazy.
Cuts to him rubbing his fucking armpit and just sniffing it.
Dude, we could cut all his videos to like, so I got a lot of haters.
We should be making YouTube poops of this motherfucker.
I know. It should always every time he makes a sentence like this, it just cuts to him sniffing and scratching his armpits. Scratch and sniff, bro. That went out of style in the fucking Spy Kids 3.
And I've gotten kicked
4, I think, actually.
Out of hotels. I've gotten kicked out of many jobs. It's not just Kasari. It's like,
why are you getting kicked out of a hotel?
I know. What are you doing?
You gotta do some shit to get kicked out of a hotel.
You gotta be smoking inside or not, trying to squat there and not paying.
True. And you can even fucking get away with smoking inside a hotel if you do it right. I'm just saying.
That's true.
It's a lot of different people that are making videos about me. It's not just him. Because I've been kicked out of my jobs before this happened. I've been kicked out of hotels before this happened. I literally
So you're getting kicked out of hotels just because of some fucking video that no one knows about? Like, literally, like, you said this name and we're like, what? Huh? I still don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Bro, we probably are the most consistent viewers of your videos, and if we don't know who you're talking about, no one does.
And it's like, I literally didn't do anything wrong to anybody.
I'm sure.
Or to any animals.
Oh my god, the animals again. What'd you do to the animals?
Yeah.
Did you fuck the cat? Because, I mean, there's no reason that you...
This guy went fucking Shane Dawson on his cat.
I know. He never came on his cat. He never came anywhere near his cat. He, said the N-word and jerked off to underage Willow Smith. Jesus.
I can't get a job.
That's the golden combo. Like, if you're a racist and you're a pedophile, you've won the fucking canceled lottery.
True.
Gavin McInnes is going to have you on tomorrow.
And then, like, I'm trying to make a few dollars on YouTube.
It's like, okay.
What's
Even if you're, not a liberal person and you're a conservative, it's like you're going to have on every person under the sun who got accused of rape or domestic violence. Just because they got accused of rape or domestic violence, it's like, what purpose do you have in fucking bringing this person onto your show? Just because you're against cancel culture, it's like, okay, if someone's a rapist, even if I'm the most hardcore right-wing motherfucker on the planet, I don't care if they die. Who gives a shit, If you're a conservative and you're platforming someone who beats women, you should fucking honestly probably be, because if we're going traditional masculinity fucking sexism, what is more pathetic than putting your hands on a woman as a man? I mean, come on now, brother.
No, that's based.
And it's like, it's hard because, you know,
This video, by the way, is called "The Trolls Are Ruining My Life."
now they're trying to take my channel down. I'm just thinking, I think I'm thinking like really negatively. And it's making me like sad, like depressed and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I think I'm trying to be positive. I'm trying to be more positive videos. Like, you know what I mean? But
Like fucking Burger King burger fucking food eating videos.
like when you have people like that, like listening to other people that are making up negative things that do not exist, and putting that perception.
This guy's really just out there in the world.
He is. He's walking. This dude is walking by you at the fucking Walmart and like just being himself, like living his life. You would never know. They don't. It's like that meme. The guy, the soy jack lonely guy at the party. Like they don't even know that I'm a little butter on my TMUP chain.
Into the masses, some people that are lower frequency or not that intelligent believe those thought projections.
Lower frequency and not that intelligent. Listen, I'm a guy who subscribes to a lot of fucking silly willy fucking mumbo jumbo fucking new age philosophy and thoughts and vibes and energy and all that shit. A guy like this hears that shit and he's like, oh, it's because they have negative energy and bad vibes that they don't want to hire me to fucking be a construction worker because I fucking don't do shit with my life. It's like, bro, as much as the extensive fucking lengths that jobs go to make sure that you're not gonna fuck them over sucks when you don't have experience because it makes it hard to get your foot in the door. The reason it happens is because of fucking people like you.
True.
Because if a job that I've been trying to get for 6 months that I can't fucking get regardless of my life because I have to go to 3 years of fucking schooling to get into, which I feel like is bullshit because I'm dedicated and passionate with all my fucking heart and soul, but I just don't got money to go to fucking school for 3 years and make fucking nothing, you know? That pisses me off, and I fucking want to kill everybody who works there, and I'm fucking angry in Minecraft, and I just want to walk in there with the Minecraft gun and fucking shoot every one of these Block Steve motherfuckers in the head, because it pisses me off so goddamn bad, and fucking takes away from my quality of life. At the end of the day, they have to do that, or else you'd be working there, you fuck. And if I was working there, and you were working there, and we were put on a job together, I'd kill myself. So, I get it. You know what I mean? Like, this world is full of fucks. And, you know, some people got nothing to give.
Michael Jackson.
Well, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Michael Jackson. What the fuck do you mean? What are you talking about? Michael Jackson. Holy shit.
That's the funniest shit I've ever
I didn't know this
heard.
episode was backloaded with the best videos I've ever seen. What the fuck? Michael Jackson. Alright.
Okay.
Some people that are lower frequency or not that intelligent believe
What
those.
the fuck is this
thought
guy
project-
talking about? Frequencies. Lower frequencies.
Bro, your frequencies that people emit are based on vibrations. You know, everybody and everything is just some combination of vibration and light, which creates mass and, you know, our visual perception.
True.
And my visual perception of you is that you're a disgusting fat fuck, and your mass probably has a fucking very low frequency because it's like the brown note of a human being. Okay?
Michael Jackson has a song that he created a long time ago, and it says, you know, what does that one say? Billie Jean is not my love.
What the fuck are you talking about? You know, a lot of people have vibrations and frequencies that are low. Michael Jackson had this song back then, and he said, what did he say?
Yeah.
Billie Jean is not my lover. Like, what the fuck? That's not... out of all the Michael Jackson songs, I thought he was going to say, like, it doesn't matter if I'm black or white, or whatever, which still would be basic and make no sense and be a useless platitude, but at least it wasn't completely fucking random and strange. Like, yeah, dude, sometimes, you know, I think about life and how much it gets me down and, you know, how bad things happen to good people, and I wonder, you know, is there really a God? Is there really some sort of universal sense of morality that helps people get ahead based on luck or blessing when, you know, African kids are starving? And then, you know, whenever I get really down those dumps and I'm questioning the mysteries of life, I kind of, you know, ask myself, like, what was that Michael Jackson song, you know? And then when I remember, like, it brings me right back into a sense of clarity and serenity and oneness with the Tao, so to speak, with the way of the nature of movement and the progression of this illusion of time, and gives me a sense of togetherness with every living creature and being on this earth, as our atoms are all connected. And, you know, I really reach that sense of enlightenment and inner peace when I think about that one Michael Jackson line where he said, Billie Jean is not my lover. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro?
And in that song, he says, be careful what you say and what you do, because the lie becomes the truth. Like, what?
And then he says, yeah.
What does he mean by that? Because
what does he mean by that?
What does he mean by that?
It means exactly what he fucking said. It's not a great mystery of our kind. It is not, you know, a riddle wrapped inside of an enigma here. You don't have to push a camel through the eye of a needle to understand what the fuck that means.
everything you hear and read and watch, there's signs in that, right? So
that's not what that means.
It says the lie becomes the truth. What does he mean by that? The lie becomes the truth.
It means that enough people believe it, so they think it's the truth. That's what it means.
She was lying that is his kid, so she can get money and clout, whatever she was trying to do. Because Michael Jackson had a lot of money and all that stuff, right?
I don't think Billie Jean was a real person, but go ahead.
So then that lie to a lot of people became the truth, and a lot of people believed that
that was never a rumor. It was a song, and that was it.
Lie. And then he made a song about it, and then what that did was kind of, you know, balance or set back some of the things. So I had to make a video, because then if I just ignore it, then it's like now everyone thinks that, oh, I did this or did that.
Not necessarily. If we don't even know what the guy said, because you didn't bring it up. You know, the best way to get people to forget about something is to constantly fucking talk about it.
There's no evidence in that video that I did anything. There's a blurry video of somebody hitting a dog in a...
Oh my god, you were hitting your dog? Billie Jean is not my lover. Dude, the lie becomes the truth. Yeah.
City I never lived in. All right. And there's some things everyone has done that is not good.
Okay, well, if you didn't do it, then why does this argument matter? He says there's this video of me hitting a dog and it's total bullshit. But, you know, not everyone's perfect. It's like, okay, so you hit the dog.
Yeah.
I'm picking that much up. You obviously had him in a shitty, dilapidated, fucking rundown room with a mattress on the wall. That's abuse enough.
Are beneficial towards themselves or others. I'm just trying to make a living, man. You know, I'm trying to make money. I lost a lot of money recently to this scammer, and I thought it was a girlfriend. You'll say, oh, why?
Oh my god.
Bro, sometimes I feel like TMUP guy has to be a fictional character, but he's real. This motherfucker's real. And you know he's real because these videos are scattered in between 20,000 uploads of him just eating a salad. Like, so you know it's real. And they get 20 views. If this was like some masterful troll job, it would not be this fucking insane. He's like, I lost all this money to a scammer because I thought it was a girlfriend. Dude, if you're giving your money online to anybody, you're dumb as fuck, buddy. You're fucked. Like, it's over at that point. Seriously, if you're talking to someone online, you're like, oh, this is a girl who likes me. It's over. You're dumb as shit.
You know, Michael Jackson once said, ABC. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Oh my god, dude, you're right. Oh shit, my whole life's changed. You know what, man? That's true. I can't believe that. You know, fucking Michael Jackson once said, this is killer, this is Thriller night. You're fighting for your life against the beast about to strike. And, you know, ever since then, I was like, fuck, man, I shouldn't have hit that dog.
Oh, my God.
Holy shit. You know, I gotta be honest, man. I've been down in the dumps lately, but, like, I was thinking about it the other day, right?
Uh-huh.
And, Michael Jackson, like, once said, he once said, "You've been struck by a smooth criminal." And I was like, damn, man, you know, I shouldn't have hit that dog.
Holy shit. Yeah, no, this one time, I gotta be real. Actually, since you are opening up, I've been going through it like crazy lately. And it's been fucking hard and, you know, financial shit, you know, I fucking spent all my money. I had to take all my money out, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been seriously questioning how I'm going to make things happen and just what the point of anything is. Like, at all. But then I remembered that Michael Jackson said, "The doggone girl is mine." But what did he mean by that?
Dude, I know.
What does that mean? Because if the doggone girl is his, what does that mean?
You know what? That's honestly true. Like, that's pretty deep. Like, when I really think about it, it's like, because I've been going through some shit too, and that kind of stuff, you know, it really gets to me. Like, it really changes my perception of the way things are. Like, when I hear stuff that's that profound, that really speaks to the heart and soul of the human condition and the struggles that man goes through. Like, yeah, man, I mean, it's just so intense. Like, I'm really in a contemplative state, almost speechless at this point. Like, the only thing I can even think about that compares and adds up to such a thing is, like, this one time Michael Jackson, he once said, just beat it. And you know, my Pornhub prescription is going strong. All right, let's keep going.
You're looking for a girlfriend so fast you just lost your wife.
Go back.
Okay, yeah.
What is he talking about?
We missed something here.
I'm trying to make money. I lost a lot of money recently to this scammer, and I thought it was a girlfriend. Y'all say, "Oh, why are you looking for a girlfriend so fast you just lost your wife?" Everybody's different, bro. Everybody's different. Like, for me, I feel like super...
How are you going to talk shit against people advising you not to go down that route when you just expressed to us that you lost all of your money?
Lost.
Oh my god, he's having a mental breakdown. What the fuck? Okay, I didn't know I was watching Silence of the Lambs. Like, fuck me.
We're lost. Look for a girlfriend so fast you just lost your wife. Everybody's different, bro. Everybody's different. Like, for me, I feel like super lost.
Damn, he's going through it. Oh my god, he's about to cry. That's the end. He couldn't even keep talking. The trolls are ruining my life, brother.
I think you're ruining your life.
I think you're ruining your own life, man. I really do feel bad for you, but you know, and brother, we all go through hard times, and in times like this, like, for you, you know, the best advice I could give is there was like there was this one time where Michael Jackson actually said, I'm starting with the man in the mirror. And that's good advice in this situation, actually. So, we're going to go on to the next video here.
Holy shit.
Oh, God. I don't even know what's next. What is it?
This video is for all of the Republicans who are still not set on rallying behind Donald Trump.
Oh, God.
You know who this guy is. I don't. You sent this to me.
Yeah, I did. I wasn't expecting to see, and this is his name. His Instagram is the Gay Republican.
I know.
Happy Pride Month, guys! It's the Gay Republican. We have the Gay Republican on the fucking show.
I needed extra stuff for this episode, so I've looked for shit, and this is one of the things I found.
The primary is over, okay? Listen, I get it. I myself was on Team Ron DeSantis, but he lost. The whole point of a primary...
But he lost. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. I'm struggling between... If you're a very stereotypically gay person who's also a Republican, you need to get your priorities straight.
Is for us to look at the various candidates and say, which one of these candidates do I trust best to carry our message into the general? But you know what? The party decided that that best messenger is Donald Trump. Therefore, it is time for everyone to unite behind Donald Trump.
Oh yeah, groupthink. If everyone thinks it's a good idea, then you should just follow the crowd. Alright? And these motherfuckers, these Republican fucking talk pieces on Instagram are the first fucking people to tell you that the reason that Republicans exist is to be in opposition to the government. That's what they tell you in fucking, I don't know, elementary school fucking history and politics class or whatever you fucking call it. Is that, like, I remember being specifically told in middle school, yeah, Republicans are basically against the government and liberals are for reforming the government and changing it. Okay. If that's true, then if you're against the government, how come you're gonna suck the balls of the official government choice for your candidate? Okay? That's what I gotta wonder. It's an easy question for this guy, but for somebody who isn't trying to suck balls anyways, what is the answer here? Okay?
Trump, because we're uniting behind the message behind Donald Trump. This is bigger than Donald Trump. This is all of us.
What's the message? You know, I gotta say this. I gotta express this.
Express it.
I don't get my fucking panties in a twist over Donald Trump, even though the idea of him getting elected again really does sound like a fucking nightmare to me. But the first time I remember the first time he was elected, I went out into the street and did drugs openly because I was like, Donald Trump's the president. It doesn't fucking matter. I was like, nobody thought he was gonna win. Everyone thought Hillary was gonna win, so nobody voted. And then he won. That's why Biden won, because people were like, no. This ain't happening again. But it's the same shit again, where now everybody's like, doesn't give a fuck about politics at all, because Biden sucks. And so, a Republican is going to win, except Trump just got arrested or something for a bunch of shit anyways. That's all besides the point. What I was going to say is this. Donald Trump, you know, part of me wants to say I don't really give a fuck, because I feel like I really don't, about Donald Trump and his whole political career. I voted for Biden literally just so I didn't have to hear people complain about Trump anymore. Like, that's literally the reason. But regardless of all that, Donald Trump, in one of the debates with Joe Biden, said the funniest thing I think I've ever heard in my life. They asked him about masks, because this was in the age of COVID. So they asked him, Mr. Trump, how do you feel about masks? Are you an anti-masker? Do you not want to wear a mask? Blah, blah. And then he goes, I'll wear a mask. He's like, I'll wear a mask if I'm in close quarters, if I'm in a small room, there's a lot of people around, you know, don't want to spread germs, don't want to freak people out, I'll wear a mask. If I'm sitting right with you face to face and we're surrounded by 10 other people, I wear a mask. He's like, in a room like this, I don't wear a mask. He's like, the audience is 50 feet away. You're 20 feet away. I don't wear a mask in a room like this. Big open space. And then he points to Joe Biden and he goes, This guy goes into a room with one person 100 feet away. This guy walks in, biggest mask I've ever seen. And that's the funniest thing I ever in my life. I'll say that.
Mask I've ever seen.
I know, it's so funny because it's like, what do you mean the biggest mask? Like, what do you mean?
Okay? So we're heading towards one of two scenarios for you. One, Donald Trump loses, and we both know the party's not all of a sudden going to be like, he lost? We don't like Trump. No, they're going to blame you for not rallying behind him. Rightfully so. You're going to become a secluded island of people screaming about how much you hate Donald Trump, and no one's going to care. No one will care. Or two,
I don't even know what to say, man. I just want this guy to be, you know... you know?
Donald Trump...
know, he's probably going to be at some point.
If he's going to all these Trump rallies,
That's what
it's
I'm saying.
fucking just a matter of time.
will go on to win without you. You're not part of the winning coalition. Therefore, no one cares what you have to say. Again, secluded island of people screaming and no one...
So just because you didn't vote for the guy who's gonna win, nobody cares, okay? I'm glad, you know, dissenting opinions and argument and debate aren't, what is it? The entire backbone of this country and the progress of the human race at any point in the history of mankind, you fucking scum!
Will care. If you want to continue to influence the party or have a voice in the party,
You know what? You know what's something that nobody will care about? A old 50-year-old man with wrinkled dick skin balls and fucking pubes that are as gray as Gandalf the fucking White. Caring for 2 seconds about the most flamboyantly gay motherfucker I've ever seen. And I don't got a problem with that. But if you want to act like this much of a... Oh, no, I'm just kidding. But if you want to act this flamboyant, okay, it's Pride Month, all right? Throw down the hat. Take that shitty... We'll keep the shirt on for my sake, but... Get rid of this whole persona, okay? It's working against itself.
True.
All right.
In all ways.
In every way.
have to unite behind the nominee. That is the whole point of politics.
This is like what conservative... These are the kind of guys that like conservative women watch to feel included.
The time to unite behind Donald Trump is now.
I don't understand why Joe Biden's approval ratings are so low.
Nobody has ever said that in the history of ever. Every liberal on the planet, if you ask them about Joe Biden, is like, yeah, it sucks. I mean, like... Nobody likes Joe Biden. We voted for him because Trump is... We've had enough. Not even like, we've had enough, rise up. It's just like, I've had enough of this shit. That's why we voted against Trump. And Biden was the only option. But if you ask the most blue-haired SJW dyke on the planet.
Damn.
If you ask...
Happy Pride Month, y'all.
If you... I apologize already, you know, my sincerest apologies. But if you ask any one of them on the planet what they think about Biden, they'll probably tell you, I wish there was fucking anybody else that I could support. Okay? But there's not, because the game is rigged. So Joe Biden's sucking cock in the back. Hunter Biden's putting fucking 2 fingers up his ass so he can puke out his own fucking hooker cum, and that's just the state that we're fucking in. You know, Donald Trump's a decrepit old fucking turkey neck son of a bitch who has fucking fat AIDS and is a fucking piece of shit and a dumb fuck. Every conservative and liberal, decrepit, geriatric old fucking skeleton of a goddamn withered corpse who they trot out on fucking strings like they're goddamn Pinocchio in front of the American public so they can continue siphoning your money and fuck your ass and make you humble, you know, is just a fucking pile of shit. And at the end of the day, the whole system is so fucking fucked that it really doesn't matter. And that's why Biden or Trump winning is almost a fluke, depending on how fucking pissed off the people who want things to be a certain way are. And they have to be really pissed off, because at the end of the day, no one really gives a shit, because we've all been beaten down by so much fucking garbage that it's like, who gives a fuck about politics at this point? It's all about just living your life. Even though politics can really be a detriment to you, but we're never going to turn into communist China, or we're never going to turn into the Soviet Union. Like, America is just always going to be the way it is forever. It's going to suck fucking dick, but not be too bad to where you're in extreme poverty, and that's basically it.
Didn't you guys see that new jobs report? Honey,
oh my god.
This is brutal. Room.
This is like cringe. This is true cringe.
Yeah.
Since like year 2 of Trump's presidency, anyone who's wanted a job can get a job.
But what is the worth of the job? The effectiveness? Anybody who wants a job now can get a job. You can go down to your local fucking McDonald's, and as long as you show up, you'll be fine for the rest of your life if you want to. Okay? In Trump's America, I couldn't go get a job that paid my fucking rent by myself and could afford a single household family. No generation in my lifetime has been able to do that. My young lifetime, because I'm young. I'm so young. And that's just a fact.
The difference is when Trump was president, you would go and you would work your 9 to 5, and in return you got to buy a home.
That's not fucking true at all. Donald Trump's America in the 1930s, maybe, if you could get a job. Like, bro, another thing that happened in the 1930s is people like you got killed on a regular basis. So it's like, man, I look at this guy and I see an AI filter. It's like,
yeah.
It's like it's like, what would you like to see? Adam Lambert if he was gayer. Like, that's what this is shit.
Got to raise a family. It's called the American Dream. That's a pretty good deal. Now under Joe Biden, you go and you work your 9 to 5 and go. Work your 9 to 5. You get nothing in return. And then
that's how it was under Trump. I had a job where I worked over 40 hours a week and I could barely afford my car payment.
Like, I don't know.
And I was living with my mom. Alright? It never gets any better, you fuck ass.
Why don't people want to work? Everyone's so lazy. No, people just want the American dream that was promised to them growing up. But
yeah, and it's been completely fucked, especially by Republicans.
That's true.
Republicans have fucked the American dream's dilapidated fucking carcass more than any liberal I've ever fucking known in my life. It's like,
I mean, Reagan, dude.
Reagan was the king of taking your 9 to 5 job and making it worthless. And a guy like you would be getting bent over backwards for fucking pennies on the dollar just to afford a fucking ham sandwich in the afternoon. Thanks to people like Ronald Reagan, alright? This ain't no fucking Bull Moose party. This is Black Bull party, and Bubba's coming to fucking take these chickens to roost, okay? The cows are coming home tonight.
Devalued our dollar so much that now everything is wildly overpriced. Food costs too much, gas costs too much, homes cost too much,
I will say that is very true. Prices have gotten fucking mad out of hand. But a lot of that, somebody doesn't just, and I'm not defending Biden by any means, but someone doesn't just become the president and all of a sudden everything's different.
True.
a lot of shit was set into motion, including Republicans having the majority of like the House or some shit like that, the Senate.
Mm-hmm.
That if you can have a majority, and those people can stay in there till they're fucking 6 feet under, as long as you can get the wind can pretend to be breath. You can fucking keep a fucking literal rotting corpse up there until the day they wither away into dust. And it's like, we're fucked. So, I'm sorry, but the majority that the Republican Party has on multiple different fucking segments of the legislative branch is gonna stop anything liberal and good from happening. You dumb shit idiot. And when did any of that happen? When Trump was president, you fucker.
Cars, used cars, literally everything is too expensive. But they're like, well, yeah, you might not be able to afford anything, but at least you're working 40 hours a week to not be able to afford everything.
That's the Republican mindset. Working hard, regardless of the rewards.
That's true.
Oh my god. I mean, this guy's the gay Republican, so it makes sense that he's so fucking backwards. I gotta take another piss.
Oh, God.
Isn't that a step in the right direction? Honey, no, everyone's poor, and that's why no one likes you, Joe. And until you can bring these prices down, we're going to continue to not like you.
I don't understand why Joe Biden...
I don't know what the fuck that's gonna be. I can't believe it's gotta be like fucking like 8 in the morning. Yeah, 2:32. That's believable. What the fuck? What an episode. What a fucking episode. Oh, God. I like this quiet me going, oh, God, part of the episode.
Like, gay Republican. Holy shit.
Dude.
Fuck him, bro. He sucks.
Yeah.
Alright.
Terrible.
Let's go to the next video here. We only got 2 left, I think. No, we got a few left. Fuck my life. I don't even remember. Okay. Okay, here's a good video. Here we go. Holy shit!
Oh,
no!
I love that. Go back. We gotta watch that one more time.
I know. Where's the button? Okay. He's still screaming.
That's my favorite thing about it. You know what was probably fucking the best thing about that is that almost certainly was used as court evidence.
I know. The audience is laughing their ass off. I would have been like, Your Honor, this man should be free to go. Okay.
I agree. Put this man behind the wheel of another vehicle.
I know.
I swear.
This is gold. Keep it coming. This man. I love that the car is in the middle of being totaled. He's in the middle of literally dying and being ripped to shreds, and he's still like, he's still screaming. He's
One more
so
time.
pissed. One more time. Let's do it. Let's do it one more time. Oh shit! Whoops. Okay. Oh fuck.
Welcome back to Deadly.
Oh my god! Fuck off.
Holy shit. That's a good one. Oh, fuck.
Oh my god, Nillihc Master Special. What the fuck?
Shit.
Where are we at this point? Okay, let's see what
Welcome back to Deadly Outlaws.
Bro, get a new intro.
He's been writing the same one for a while.
The Outlaw reviewing bullshit. And is that supposed to be him?
I think so.
Montana B!
Yeah, dude.
The guy himself got kicked out of Comic-Con for being too creepy. Also, bro, Outlaw, my man. You have 4 strands of hair that are reaching down to the middle, to your third eye. Alright, and this bald streak over here to the left, your right, my left, is taking a toll.
It's riding up, dude.
This
the thing is it's like looping around the way the baldness is going. So it's like falling off sideways almost.
This ain't no Widow's Peak, brother. This is like fucking Widow's goddamn atmospheric fucking excursion, okay?
Welcome back to my show. If you're a fan of my content and I'm making you
This is what eating fast food every day does to you.
hungry,
True.
consider smashing that subscribe button, clicking that notification bell. Me and Montana B are
Hey,
gonna
dude.
try. I'm gonna try the cuppy pepperoni pizza. And what's Montana B gonna try?
I'm gonna try the pizza bites.
Pizza bites?
Oh, those are the Papa Bites, huh? Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this one.
Hold on, that was a great edit. I gotta go back. Watch Outlaw here.
It's huh? Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this one.
Cuppy pepperoni pizza. And what's Montana B gonna try?
I'm gonna try the pizza bites.
Oh, those are the Papa Bites, huh? Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this one.
The stop motion.
Oh, it's marbled cup pepperonis.
Oh, it's
I feel
beautiful.
like I went to Round Table Pizza, but this is Papa John's.
Yeah, those would probably have crispy
Oh, wow.
edges on them.
They have
All right.
crispy bitches
Montana
on
B.
them?
Crispy
Yep.
bitches, man.
We're gonna try the cuppy pepperoni.
This one, the pizza.
Bro.
This one. There you go.
That fucking solid snake hairline is really fucking something else. Like, by the time you're at this point, either grow it long and rock a bald pony, or just shave it off,
Shave
brother.
it off, dude.
Like, holy fuck,
Oh
bro.
my god.
This ain't Widow's Peak,
Oh my
brother.
god.
This is Black Widow's
It's
fucking...
a fucking comb under, dude.
This is like Horton Hears a fucking
Oh.
hairline. I mean, the microscopic fucking extension of the outreach that it would take to see this from another fucking
Here's a
universe essentially is fucked. Horton Hears a who the fuck let this guy do this to himself?
Let's try a bite.
I thought you were gonna review the pizza bites, Montana B. You fucker.
Wow.
Wow.
The pizza is amazing.
The pizza tastes like Papa John's pizza.
The
It's
pizza
fucking-
tastes like Papa John's fucking always does. Wow.
Those pepperonis are very crispy. Let me try your Papa Bites. I'm gonna stick one.
Is Superplexer really a Patreon supporter if he's manning the camera as we speak?
Bite.
Me too.
Oh yeah, super crispy pepperoni.
Bro, listen, ever since I started eating better, today I had fast food. I had taco time.
Oh god, that'll get you too.
It was like the first fast food I've had in a while.
Yeah.
And then I drank an energy drink. I used to drink 10 energy drinks a day and eat fast food all day.
Mhm.
But I had one fast food and one energy drink, and I've already all day have felt like I'm fucking walking through the black tar realm because I'm going in slow motion. My brain doesn't work. I feel like Gumby, like, you know, and I can't eating this shit every day. Like, what kind of state? What kind of physiological fucking state do you have to fucking be in? Outlaw's generation, Deadly Outlaw. Deadly Outlaw isn't a fitting nickname. If I were to come up with a proper nickname for you, I would think of something along the lines of Chernobyl, because you, at this point, have become a chemical disaster.
Oh, I dip it in this marinara sauce. Dip, dip, dip.
Dip, dip, dip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh my god, he's coming. Oh, wow.
I'm gonna lie.
See, with my eyes, they're so good.
My right eye is tearing up because it's so good, yeah.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Montana B's crying over the pizza
over
bite.
the fucking Papa Bite, dude.
It's so good, I'm
But
crying.
yeah, the texture is really good. There's like a lot of pepperoni and cheese and garlic sauce on it, I believe.
Oh, you can use the garlic dipping sauce if you want.
Let's go without it.
Nick, the sneaky fucking feeder. Well, you could use the garlic dipping sauce if you want. It's like, Nick!
Nick.
Lalo has it.
He's horny for these fat fucks.
He is.
Dip it. I'll dip my pizza in there. Here you go.
It is good, but fuck you.
Let's go without it.
Usually I think you use the crust when...
Oh my god, Nick's horny, bro. You can hear it.
Happy Pride Month, Nick.
Nick's horned up. Happy Pride Month, Nick. Hopefully there's no flat-chested underage girls at the bar or whatever the fuck he said.
Because eating pizza.
That was a crazy stream.
That was fucked. That was one of the best things we ever watched in the history. The Outlaw saga is pretty much over at this point, but
I think so. It's pretty sad these days. Every now and then,
the well's dried up.
Here's how I'm gonna describe
We're on to
it like
the
this.
Nillihc Master saga now, and he's about to become the third mic on this show.
When's the last time you've been to the mall?
Semi-recently.
It's sad, right?
Yeah. It's fucked.
And it's like to the point where it's like, what's the point of even going, you know?
They've closed off 2 entire hallways.
Yeah, it's almost nothing.
One of the most busiest... The Spencer's is gone.
I know.
Spencer's is the last thing in any mall ever.
Know, dude. Losing the Spencer's was a big deal. As soon as that closed, I was like, damn.
I remember walking by and being like, oh, they're closed for the day. And I was like, are they closed forever? I was like, whoa, this mall's over.
Yeah, no, that's what I thought too. I was there it was like the day it closed. Because I fucking walked through and I looked at it. And they were like tearing shit down on the inside. And I was like, god damn, the Spencer's closed. But anyways, what I wanted to say is that's how I feel the Outlaws Generation channel is these days. Where it's to the point where it's like he live streams and I'll go and I'll start watching the live stream and I'm like, damn, this shit just is really like boring, over.
Damn. Outlaw, rest in peace, brother.
Rip. I mean, he has to do more than 5 Deadly Outlaw lives a year. I'm sorry.
I know.
Like, that's bullshit, dude.
Dude, he got rid of everything that was entertaining or fun. Talking about the drama. Talking about the fucking trolls. Goddamn James videos. Mockery Thy Be. Fucking Entertainment Paradise. Regular Deadly Outlaw streams. He got rid of all that shit. Or Nick made him get rid of all that shit. To try and get away from the drama and the trolls that were going on. But newsflash, and it's become very apparent at this point, unfortunately, that's the only reason anyone gave a shit. And now it's gone. And now you're sitting in a fucking hellhole gimp dungeon with Montana B eating fucking Papa Bites.
It's like a pepperoni garlic breadstick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, pretty good.
It's amazing.
Also, I've said this before and I'll say it again. How am I supposed to... Because if you're going to watch food critics on the internet, and I use that term very loosely, but if you're going to watch food critics on the internet, I suspect the reason you do that is to hear an honest opinion about their perception of the food. How am I supposed to respect the opinion of and trust a food critic if I can watch them eat the biggest pile of Joe Blow slop fucking shit underneath 2 crusty ass dried fucking buns with a piece of government cheese fucking slapped on top of that bitch and tell me it's the best thing ever? And then I can go watch some other disgusting fucking display of gluttony and fucking poor judgment and be told yet again, that is 10 out of 10 the best thing they ever ate in their life. Alright? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice. Fool me once, you can't get fooled again. In the words of George W. Bush.
What do you give the pepperoni Papa Bites?
You went 4.5 out of 5.
You give it a 6.
They're damn near fucking perfect. Exquisite.
4.5 out of 5.
5-star meal.
6.
6? He gave it 6 out of 5.
Damn.
Okay, Montana B's obvious. Unfortunately.
Oh, he really likes them.
Uh-oh, he
What
really
about
likes
the
them.
Cup of pepperoni.
This is a pornography. This is Nick's fucking jerk-off
Yeah.
material. I mean, it really fucking bothers me.
Yeah, it's getting bad, dude.
It's getting too bad. But, you know, that being said, ladies and gentlemen, there's something I gotta say. And I'm about to say it. I really am about to say it. Ladies and fucking germs, semen and goddamn worms, you have been listening to the smooth, sexy, swinging sounds of the messed up fucking podcast.
Ain't that the fucking truth?
Nillihc Master Special, it's probably, honestly, if I go back and listen to it, it's probably one of the best episodes ever.
This is a crazy episode, man.
It's
Everything
been crazy.
about this episode. The fact that this episode happened
at all. It's insane. We have the old setup. I mean, goddamn. We had no intro, and we had like a 10-minute break, and we've been going for 3 hours and 7 minutes.
Yeah.
No karaoke segment, no fucking nothing. No pageantry, no bullshit. Nillihc Master Special, we had the best guest on ever. We watched some of the craziest videos ever, and we kicked fucking ass all day, night, and long. So suck my dick, eat my shit from the back, and if you got something to say about that, then you can kiss my fucking asshole.
Damn straight.